Hello, hi. Welcome to stream tonight. I know we're a little bit earlier than we usually are.
You mean it's not 7 o'clock?
It's 8
I
o'clock.
didn't even notice.
Are you on Central Time?
No.
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock. Daylight savings happened. We're starting Mondays an hour earlier now. Now that daylight savings is hit, so I don't have to hit the Arizona peeps with 2 time changes instead of 1. But yeah, hello. How is everyone? Welcome to stream. Let's commit some tax evasion.
Don't give it tax evasion. That's how they got Al Capone.
Yeah, but okay. Buzz, is Al Capone cool?
I mean, he's pretty cool for a dead guy.
No,
Right.
he was a criminal.
Yeah, but okay, but was he cool? And
No,
did
I
he
think
commit
he
tax evasion?
I think he murdered
Yes,
a lot
and
of
see
people.
the correlation there.
No
think
and
he-
no.
I think he killed a lot of people.
I mean, so did Rambo.
I mean,
Yeah. I mean,
because-
Rambo did too. Well, but did
what's
Rambo
what's
commit
murder
tax
to
evasion?
tax evasion?
Did Rambo commit tax evasion? I would guess he didn't.
Sylvester Stallone probably has at some point.
Murdered someone or committed tax evasion?
Yes.
Look! The murdered someone is not the point. The point is the tax evasion.
Oh, Leah.
Huh.
I heard you were going to highlight our stupid bread and death conversation.
I have no idea what you're talking about. It was not stupid. It was amazing.
It was so stupid.
I find it highly intelligent, personally. I found it riveting and intellectually stimulating. I'm gonna submit it as a TED Talk, actually. Fun fact.
In your
Okay. Well, hold on, let me be generous here. A TEDx talk. Yeah, no, I could never get like an actual TED slot, but a TEDx slot, that's pretty easy.
Yeah, it's very easy. YouTubers can get it.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna get a TEDx slot. We're gonna have that conversation. It's gonna be great. I'm excited.
Excellent.
Leah, didn't your chat actually try to join in with us as we were talking?
Oh, yeah, they tend to do that. TEDx has a new hypothetical argument category. Is that a joke?
No.
Is that a joke? I will actually submit.
Oh my god, I actually.
I
Oh no,
wouldn't-
I'm the
I
only
wouldn't
one
put it
voting
past
Neo
him.
Bowser. How sad.
If I was given a TED Talk, I would do horrible things, I think.
You're lying.
I would just ramble for so long. I would just do my fuzz thing.
If
Yeah,
I was,
so you would give a TEDx talk.
if I was damned enough, I would try to muster up as best as I can my convenience fee theory.
What's your convenience fee theory?
Everything has a convenience fee, in both economical and literal senses.
What's the convenience fee of drinking
Is that
water?
a theory? Because I think that a lot of stuff is confirmed to have
What's
that.
inconvenient about drinking
Yeah, but like,
water?
there's so much more to it, and just like on a surface level stuff
What's
that
inconvenient
I think
about
people don't really take into account.
getting a line in Tetris?
What?
Well, you said everything, both economically and literally, is inconvenient. What's
didn't say
inconvenient about
inconvenient.
getting a line in Tetris?
When you say getting a line in Tetris, like a single line or a Tetris line?
Either. Any amount of lines at once.
I mean, obviously there has to be the account of trading off getting a line now, with getting more lines later for more points or further progression, and the trade-off of trying to knock off a single thing, being for the sake of clearing off that area to continue further down the line, versus stacking that up even further for a better higher line than Tetris.
Uh-huh. Meowdy streamers, meowdy. I hope
the
people
heck?
are enjoying the new
Who
earlier
joined
time
the
slot,
stream with
except for
Meowdy?
Cyan, who was fucking suffering.
Who's that
Abs
guy?
did.
That's.
We're
I
all
don't know how to
streamers
react
today.
to
How do
this.
you feel? How do all the streamers feel? How are my
you
streamers?
are so. Oh, never mind. You timed it perfectly, you bitch.
I'm too good at the game. I definitely knew that was going to happen, and I planned accordingly.
Naturally.
Naturally.
And the
I will
worst
take
part is
all
I
of
can
the
like
credit.
pretty much guarantee that you're not getting
Calculated.
another blue shell, so I'm just getting second here.
Oh yeah. It's all going together.
Abs says that you were afraid of them for saying meowdy. Is this true, DJ? Can you confirm?
That's. I'm not gonna lie.
Are
I
you
was
afraid
a
of their
little.
powers?
I was a little bit afraid.
Damn. You heard it here first, Abs.
This was a power that I didn't know existed. They got
DJ
2 mushrooms? That's so stupid.
DJ's
You wanna know
quaking in
who
his boots.
isn't scared? You wanna know who wasn't scared of it?
Who?
Pretty much everyone else.
Mr.
The
Mysterio?
anticipation's killing me.
Huh?
Who was it?
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
No, I what?
You said, do you
Yeah,
know
yeah,
who
yeah, yeah,
isn't
yeah,
scared,
no,
and you
yeah,
never
yeah, yeah,
answered.
yeah, yeah. Yoshi Circuit, Yoshi Circuit, Yoshi Circuit. I'm looking at. I'm watching. I'm watching.
Oh no, I was just. Oh no, I just phrased a question wrong. I was actually wondering.
Oh.
Oh.
What?
Wait, what?
I thought that was a setup for something.
Wait, no, I don't get it. What I do?
I still don't feel like I even understand what your goal was there in asking that question.
No, I don't. No, I genuinely.
It was
I
a
think I
genuine
just-
question. It wasn't a setup like he made it sound like.
You know who was scared of that interaction?
My mom. No.
I didn't grow up with regular show,
Regular.
and
The fact that you knew it was a regular show reference at all is worth it.
fair enough.
Hey, Lorelai.
Yeah.
Good show.
My fucking god.
It is for a group of
Puds,
people
you
that is-
accidentally did like one of my cornerstones of my sense of humor, which is ask a rhetorical question and then never, or like a setup, and then never answer it. And you just did it on accident because you were actually asking a question.
Oh Jesus!
Oops.
Well played. Well played.
I'm always one step ahead and 3 steps back.
One small step for man and one giant steps for heckin' plushies.
Man,
You're like that strong arm guy who goes, "Do you know who I am?" But it's a little question because he has amnesia.
Yeah, who am I? It's like basically just walking
Or
up
that
to someone in a bar and just being like, wake up.
Or that one
Wake
Murphy
up.
video.
also Leah, I just want since
Wake
I'm
up.
on this voice call with you, I wanted to say that I appreciate the fact that you were the only person who commented on the Hanamaki upload I did today.
It was very funny. I did not realize how fucking funny the Boston. It was a good edit. I saw it in my sub box. I was like, oh hey, TJ did a thing.
Hanamaki, I still stand by that Hanamaki is the funniest VTuber that I know, and everyone sleeps on her.
Damn.
I sleep on her because I don't know her.
I
Speed items. Yes. Go fast.
My people, the Bostonians.
I gotta go fast. No, I gotta hit one of you. I need fourth. Okay, that's good. All right. Fourth place warrior, baby.
That was a surprisingly hard video to edit, just because like that was a bit that she went back throughout her entire stream.
Nice.
So I had to basically rewatch the entire thing and cut out every part in between. And there's a pretty good reason why I didn't finish it until yesterday. And well, I finished it specifically for the fact that it was her birthday.
Oh, nice. Happy birthday, Hanamakia. Wow, this is a really tough vote. Holy
Happy
shit.
birthday, Hannah Montana.
Happy birthday, Billy
Not
Ray
even
Cyrus.
Wait, is it actually your birthday today?
Absolutely not.
Happy birthday, Fuzz.
My birthday is until July.
Happy birthday, Fuzz.
Now you're just reminding me of one of my favorite one-off moments from Smallland, where his chat will just randomly start wishing him happy birthday, and he's like, it's not my birthday, but thank you. And then there was one time in particular where he was I don't remember why he was playing Mario Sunshine, but he just the person who said that towards him, he was like, it's not my birthday, it's your birthday, happy birthday, person, and just completely flipped it on them.
Nice. Happy birthday,
Hey,
DJ.
Oh, the tables have turned.
Yo, turntables?
Like just he used his influence as the streamer to be like to
Oh,
get
shit.
the rest of his chat to get in on the bit, and it was like, it's not my birthday, it's your birthday, happy birthday, person, and then everyone in chat joined in
We
and
gotta
wishing the other
summon
person
Blue
happy birthday.
High. I'll get
Happy
Blue High right
birthday,
after
Blue
the race, I
High.
promise.
Happy birthday, Blue High.
Happy birthday, Blue High. Everyone, it's Blue High's birthday. Please wish Blue High a
Oh
happy
my-
birthday.
Can sharks have birthdays?
Yes.
Yeah. Why wouldn't they?
Why, yeah,
They-
no,
they're
better
born like
question. Name
everyone
a
else.
shark that
Sharks
doesn't have a
born?
birthday.
Really didn't have birthday.
Were sharks born? I feel like sharks were born.
I swear to God, if we go down another one of these hypothetical rabbit holes for a fucking hour, I'm gonna lose my mind.
I mean, that was.
I'll answer
That
if
wasn't
sharks are
supposed
born as soon as I get the answer to if there's more bread or death.
Yes.
I gave an it. I'm done. No, I'm not responding again.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
you
letting
didn't
tell-
refute the 73 bread theory.
I'm not
World
fucking
record race,
coming
but-
down. I'm not going down the rabbit hole again because you fucking like tricked me into it.
I haven't tricked you into anything. But I mean, you know who else is scared of the 73 bread theory?
Moguls?
I don't.
What?
Leah. Oh my god, we are so fucking back.
We're so back. Okay, I just kind of got a clean front run. Yeah, I spoke too soon.
Whoever
Yeah,
hit with
I
three
would.
red shells, you can go
I would,
fuck
TBH.
yourself.
I would.
You would what?
Live North Sharks have the eggs hatched in utero? Wait, are sharks like really big Nirvana fans?
Sharks are... What? Sharks are born from egg? What do you mean? Everything is born from egg.
Yeah, everything.
Okay, if you get really
No,
fucking...
if
No,
anyone
mammals are
asks
born from
which
eggs.
came first, the chicken or the egg, the answer
I mean,
is
people
sharks.
are- Humans are also born from eggs. Yes,
Yeah,
we are.
Yeah, we're born from
I
eggs.
mean,
Cass,
Cass, if you get really technical
Has
about
no
it,
one
yes,
in
we
the
are.
VC laid an egg before?
do I need to explain what conception means to you?
Please don't.
Oh, you're talking from the literal early stages.
Yes,
I'm
literal
Wow.
eggs.
Actual birth.
No, we are literally born from eggs.
Totally, you were talking about birth in the hospital or something
Alright.
like that.
No. And I swear, Leah, this is
Alright,
not gonna
oh.
get you Twitch banned.
Fucking Blue High.
Somebody say Twitch ban?
I'm not Kakyoin? Who said I was Kakyoin? Why am I Kakyoin?
Kakyoin.
Why is everything's falling? At all?
No, no,
falling.
everything's falling apart. Hi, what have you
All right,
done?
hold on, let me. Okay, I'm here, and where'd Pichu go? Okay, here's Pichu, and we put Pichu right here.
That's not Pichu.
Perfect. There we go.
How did we
Okay.
get Tokyo Blur?
All right, my headphones are back
What
on.
the-
Hello.
I'm assuming random.
Oh shit! I can probably record this.
TJ getting footage for his thing.
But I feel like Tokyo Blur would actually be a really hard one to get footage for.
People tend to not like it, so they won't pick it.
This is one thing that's really nice about the fact that I need footage for stuff is whenever an uncommon track comes up, I'm like, wait a second, I probably don't have footage for this.
True. Pet the
You
woman.
forget Tokyo Blur
That's so
comment.
real.
I would if I could name one.
Name what?
Name. Okay. TJ, name a woman.
You can't name a single woman.
Buds, name a woman.
Kristen Shaw.
That is
Okay.
a woman. That's a very
Yeah,
confirmed woman.
that is a woman. I agree.
I mean, fair, but it's a reference.
Shit, he's good. Oh shit, it's Tokyo Drift. Oh fuck you.
What the
Fuck
fuck?
off.
Oh, did you get booed?
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I got booed. So Lorelai and I have watched the first 4 Fast and Furious movies over the last week, and
For an
reason
event
why?
that I am not going to finish in time.
Tokyo Drift is easily the funniest one. And all I have to say about it is that there is a line where a native Tokyo Japanese resident talks about how much he
God.
loves spaghetti westerns, and then says, "Hey, you know how all of the cowboys run for the border in spaghetti westerns? This is my Mexico."
Huh?
You know, in Tokyo Drift.
What?
You know, in Tokyo
Yeah,
Drift.
that sounds that sounds right. That sounds like a movie.
Genuinely one of the most racist films I think I've ever seen. I don't know if it was intentionally racist, but it was racist. And that
I'm
is
gonna
not the
call
only
that-
example.
Nah, I'm gonna call it ignorant white guy racist.
Oh, you want proof that it's ignorant white guy racist? Guess the username handle of the main character when he's online chatting with his girlfriend, I guess. I'm not really sure.
God, I've watched this movie before. I should know. Oh wait, no, I wouldn't know this. I don't care.
It's Bama Boy. Because he's from Alabama. And he speaks with a
what?
horrific southern accent in Tokyo, Japan.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, and don't even get me started on the fact that the actor playing the main character is 24 at the time of filming. And the character is supposed to be 17. And so he's way older than all of the other high schoolers around him. Like, he has an active receding hairline. Like, his voice is like unbelievably deep, like way deeper than any other character. But he's 17 and they make repeated mention when women are around him that he's underage.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
what?
so you know, that's just
Incredible
Dawson.
film.
What you're describing right now is just Dawson's Creek.
What I'm
What the hell
describing
was she
is what?
talking about?
You're describing Dawson's Creek.
I don't know what Dawson's Creek is.
You don't know what Dawson's Creek is?
I don't know what Dawson's Creek is.
Oh my god, I have a fucking rabbit hole to bring you down at some point.
Oh god. Oh no. No, Fuzz, you don't understand how I am with rabbit holes. You need to be careful.
It's a TV show. It was a TV show from like
How else
that-
do we get
really late 1990s and like early 2000s. It is
boy.
the quintessential show that inspired and is basically the grandpa of shows like Riverdale.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
gotcha. Alright, gotcha.
Oh wait, hold on. Can I drop one more? Shoutouts to the main
I thought that was
character's
Twin Peaks.
The main character's buddy. Shoutouts to the main
wait,
character's buddy, aka
Wait,
Twink.
Topin, what?
His name
what
is
it?
Twink.
No.
I thought that was Twin Peaks.
His
I
name
can
is
believe
Twink.
it.
No.
I
Wait, you
couldn't
thought
believe.
that Twin Peaks was the show that inspired all those?
Eh.
Yeah,
I've never watched
I
either,
haven't
so
seen
I
Twin
don't-
Peaks,
I don't
but
really
I highly
know.
doubt it's Twin Peaks. From what I know of that show, I highly doubt it's Twin Peaks.
It's not Twin Peaks.
Yeah, no, the black sidekick rapper kid, yeah, his name's Twink. Which is short for Twinkie, by the way.
That feels racist, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
There's so many fucking.
Oh, there's a really pivotal dialogue scene between one of the main characters and his father, who's in the Yakuza. And so most of the film is in English. Like, all of the Japanese high school students are speaking perfect English for most of the film. But this particular scene is spoken in Japanese, right? And there are no subtitles for the whole scene. And they have this really pivotal dialogue moment. And they don't subtitle anything that the character is saying. So you just kind of see them be emotional to each other, but you have no idea what the fuck they're talking about if you don't speak Japanese. Tokyo Drift is it even actual Japanese? Oh, fuck me, I hope it is.
God, with the Fast and the Furious franchise,
You can't
it's
actually
a
be
very
sure.
real. It's a very real chance with the Fast and Furious franchise that's not.
It's genuinely one of the funniest movies I have seen in a very long time. In terms of, like, so bad it's good, it's kind of great. It's kind of great. The rest of the Fast and the Furious movies that I've seen, boring as fuck. Don't watch them. Just watch Tokyo Drift. The only one you should watch.
The Fast and the Furious franchise is probably the most notorious you love it or hate it thing that I have ever seen in my life.
Well, I fucking hate it. But Tokyo Drift. Yeah, that one.
Like, it's very much. It is a franchise of extremes. It's either your thing or you're really not gonna tolerate it at all.
It's a franchise of extremes. Either you have room temperature IQ or you don't. Oh, DK. Yeah, I forgot.
Oh, that's mean.
Yeah.
I have friends who like those movies, Leah.
I
don't, but I have friends.
That's a weirdly transphobic me. I have the weirdest feeling that they're trying to be transphobic with that. Oh yeah, I did forget DK. Yeah, that guy goes by DK. Donkey Kong, Drift King. Actual lines spoken in Tokyo Drift.
I can't believe that they're plagiarizing our game like that.
I can't believe it. Yeah, no, the DK line is that was the line I remembered before rewatching it with Lorelai. This is not my first time seeing Tokyo Drift, I should clarify.
So anyways, there's 11 Fast and the Furious movies.
Yep.
Including Calvin and Hobbes?
Yeah.
Calvin and Hobbes. Hey, Lorelai, remember when I said that we weren't going to finish that franchise? I was just suffering back then. We can watch another one of those later if you want. I mean, we went through Saw. Can't be worse than Saw. Why do we do this to ourselves? Because it's fun.
I mean,
like, I have very genuine fun on these movie nights.
I mean, I don't see how it can be worse than Spiral.
Nothing is worse than Spiral. I'm really glad that you also personally recognize that Spiral is just the worst.
Well, I don't. My brother, though, is a very massive Saw fan, and he hates Spiral.
As a gigantic Saw fan, I mean, they're not good movies, but I love Saw. Yeah, Spiral is the worst one by a mile. Spiral is awful. Spiral's atrocious.
My brother literally heard me outside and just said, "Yes, I do," in terms of hating Spiral.
It's so bad. It's actually, like, oh, fuck, I knocked over my headphones in anger. Like, how do I put this? There's like 1.5 good Saw movies in the entire franchise, but the majority of them are absurdly entertaining. And Spiral is like the only Saw film that is just, like, there's zero enjoyment at any point in the whole film. It is genuinely awful.
You know, there was actually a movie I wanted to do a movie night here for that I was thinking about on the way home, and I've forgotten it.
What movie is that?
God, I'm trying to think.
What are we watching next?
Okay.
I'm really
Maybe
trying to
really good.
think.
Is it good? Is it not good?
I don't think it's good.
Okay, well that
'Cause I
sounds
think
like
that
our
I-
movie nights.
Because I think that it was a movie that I didn't want to watch alone, which that probably means it's bad.
So is it Saw X?
No.
Have you seen Saw X yet?
I'm not fucking watching Saw X unless I find it. If I watch Saw X, it's gonna be like one of those things that's gonna ruin my night, so
I mean, it might ruin your night, but it's arguably the funniest in the entire franchise.
I just wanted to
It's
Well,
like
I-
it's like top 2. It is
You're-
actual top 2 in my opinion.
Okay, I
What
read
would be
your
the other one?
letterbox. I read your fucking letterbox review of it, and I said, "Yep, that sounds like a Saw movie."
What would
no,
your
it's
other?
no. Saw movies do not end like Saw X.
No,
Saw
I
X
know,
is so
but
different.
it sounds appropriately stupid though.
Leah, what's the other one? Top two.
Saw probably Saw 6 or 7. Probably 7. 7 is definitely worse than 6 by a considerable margin. 6 actually has a couple decent things going for it, which is wild to think about. But yeah, in
Saw
terms of like
7,
pure...
don't you mean Saw 3D?
No, I'm sorry. Don't you mean Saw 3D: The Final Chapter?
That reminds me.
Watching 0 view count YouTube videos? Hey, that sounds like my channel.
That does remind me. My brother has a DVD of Jigsaw, and it was completely sealed. Well, he owned it. He's owned it for years and just never opened it.
I mean, I would want to.
He's seen Jigsaw, by the way. He's seen Jigsaw, but like that specific copy of it, he just never opened until the other day.
What about Bosaw?
Open, I'm giving you an option. Either you break or you get red shelled 3 times. Oh fuck, I fell off. Never mind, that's not gonna... Well...
But on that note,
TJ was
thoughts on
afraid.
Jigsaw.
I don't think I was afraid, I just messed up the line.
Oh yeah, I took Lorelei from someone who was uninterested in Saw to someone who's trying to collect all of the films on DVD.
God, I'm really trying to fucking imagine what it was that I wanted to... Oh, I remember. I wanted to watch Spider-Man Lotus.
What
Oh.
is that? I've heard of that. I
I-
saw
I
a
vaguely-
video
I vaguely
recommending
heard
about
of
that,
that.
but what the hell is that?
Everyone gets a fail gender day? Wait, am I
Oh,
failing at my
God.
gender? I don't want to fail at my gender. Unless my
Okay.
gender is failure, in which case you might be onto
Spider-Man
something.
Lotus is a Spider-Man... You could call it a fan film.
Girl.
You could call it a fan film if you were being nice, but I'm not.
Is that the thing that that Solid DK made a video on recently?
No, that's actually a good one.
Oh, okay.
Yo, 4th place
Is this-
warrior.
Is this what's that one movie called? Is this a turn
you
off
know
the dark situation?
Okay, no. Well, in terms of production mistakes, yes. Which, by the way, Turn Off the Dark, that's another one. Those two could probably be a fucking night in themselves.
Please,
They're
Neo
both
Bowser.
disasters.
Please, Neo Bowser.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Fine.
I saw Shy Guy.
That's DK
Uh,
Summit, you dude.
No, it's Shy Guy Summit. Look at him do a snowboard. He's
You-
he's just like Sean Palmer.
All
Don't
right,
worry,
so
TJ. I try supporting you, and I
basically-
fucking hate Neo Bowser.
So, to describe what
I
it
appreciate
is, Spider-Man
Don't.
Lotus was made by a guy who looked at the MCU Spider-Man and got really angry about it. Like, full baby rage.
Because it wasn't Amazing Spider-Man?
No, he just got angry at it because he didn't like the movies, but in the same way that a toddler throws a tantrum if you take his toy away.
People are like, why?
Hold on. Wait. Did the word woke come up in any part of this?
I wouldn't be surprised
I was
considering
gonna
the way
say,
he
if you're gonna
talks.
throw a tantrum about media in current day, there's like a 98% chance, like on YouTube, there's a 98% chance that that person used the word woke at some point to describe it, which immediately proves that they have no idea what the fuck they're talking about.
If there's
Okay,
a
but-
big
but
black bar on the
genuinely-
right side of the screen with red letters saying they did this, they're garbage.
Okay,
Yeah.
but genuinely, in terms of Spider-Man MCU specifically, what exactly would constitute being woke?
I don't know.
Exactly. Like-
in a move, no, like genuinely. Well, the thing is, 90% of the time they don't even know what woke is. It's
I
just-
know, but like
Well,
there
exactly.
are,
It's because
there-
it's basically a
there's
buzz.
sometimes
It's,
just, like,
it's just a dog whistle.
obvious tell.
That's what it is. The word woke is just a dog whistle.
I know. Just, when it comes
It's
to people, like,
YMCA.
saying that, sounding that, it's
Oh,
like
shit.
there are clear tells as to what they're meaning when they're pulling that out. But like in terms of Spider-Man MCU specifically, like what the hell would that even?
That isn't the reason why I think that he hates it. But the reason he hates it always sounded. I remember it being incredibly fucking petty.
It very well could be. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, anyways, he got angry about it, and as a film school student, he basically started a Kickstarter saying, "I want to make a good Spider-Man movie."
Does he like any Spider-Man movie?
What?
Does he like any Spider-Man movie?
Sam Raimi.
Of course.
I'm painting a picture of this guy.
Who was the one who did that?
Guy who made
Tobey
this.
Maguire.
No, the Sam Raimi guy.
He made the first Spider-Man trilogy.
He also directed the Evil Dead trilogy, which is a trilogy of better movies.
And he also directed. his
Okay,
Doctor Strange
you
Multiverse of
cannot tell me
Madness.
that the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies are bad, Leah.
They're not bad. Evil Dead is better.
Good. Well, yeah, but that's because Evil Dead's a 10 out of 10. What do you want? What do you want?
Nothing. We agree. You were getting mad at our agreement. Bye, TJ.
There. Anyways,
Anyway.
Bye, TJ.
What the hell just happened?
He fucking died.
TJ.
Okay, well,
Bye,
I also did die, so, oh, it came after me? Huh? I was still
Yeah.
respawning. Why did the blue shell target me? That was extremely rude.
So, anyways, he got mad at Spider-Man at the MCU set and went on the Kickstarter and said, "Hey, I want to make a good Spider-Man movie." And he posted a picture of an admittedly really cool-looking suit. Like, it's arguably
Fucking lag.
probably one of the best live-action depictions of Spider-Man I've seen.
The Spider-Man Lotus suit.
Yes, it's genuinely a really good suit. And
Yeah,
he
good
said,
suit.
he basically showed one suit, said, "I'm a film student, give me money to make a good Spider-Man movie," and he got $100,000 out of it. Thus began a 2-year cycle of what I would consider the most of a series of public meltdowns and film controversies you feel like you're making up.
Honestly, this suit, if I'm looking at the right suit, it kind of feels like a mix between Raimi and MCU.
Yeah, and it looks good, right? It's a good-looking suit.
It's pretty good.
Hold on.
It's solid. It's fairly solid. I'll give it that.
I would say that either that or Amazing Spider-Man 2 has the best best Spider-Man suit.
I have a soft spot for Raimi's.
That looks like you
suit.
bought it at Walmart.
I refuse. You were looking at the wrong one.
I don't think I am.
Okay, I'm just gonna be clarifying, just in case I am looking at the wrong one.
Yeah, with the really detailed plastic eyes. Yeah,
What?
that doesn't look good.
What plastic eyes?
The eyes look like plastic on the mask.
Is it this one?
Yes, it's that one.
Okay, Leah, is it that one?
Yeah, let's
There's
go.
no plastic on the suit.
Yeah, it does not look good. Let us see.
You're-
Okay, bet. I'll just start the race. Hold on.
Okay, so apparently Leah is in the minority then, because the internet fell in love with this suit.
Lorelai does not like this suit either.
You're crazy.
This suit
both
looks bad.
crazy. You're
This
both
suit doesn't look
crazy.
What about it
It
doesn't
looks
look
really
good?
cheap.
It looks cheap.
Well, it probably is cheap.
Yeah, no, but I mean, you can make something with not a lot of money that doesn't look cheap.
Like
Party City with
Spider-Man?
airbrushing? Yeah, that's what it looks like. No, I completely agree with Vic here.
Like Peter Parker's wrestling outfit?
I think that all of you are I think that all of you are wrong. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the eyes look bad. The actual make of the suit looks really fake. You get like you could get a legitimate costume designer probably the amount of money that was spent on that suit, and you'd probably get a better looking suit.
I mean, I agree with that.
Now,
Like,
do we know what the
Spider-Man
Like,
budget
here's
for
the
this
thing.
movie
Here's
even
the thing.
was?
If
Spider-Man
you're
suit
telling me
designers
that
are
that is
sick.
the Spider-Man suit that someone wore to a cosplay convention, I would say great job. If you told me that that's the Spider-Man suit that was used in the filming of the Spider-Man film, I would say it looks awful.
I mean, to be fair, not an official one, but yes.
Yes, no, but still.
What exactly was the budget for this movie?
The Kickstarter made $100,000.
Okay.
Yeah, I think a different person with $100,000 to make a Spider-Man film would have a better suit.
So turn off the dark.
Okay, the turn off the dark outfit looks terrible.
I have no idea what that is. I'm assuming it's also Spider-Man.
It's a Broadway musical
Oh,
of Spider-Man.
huh. Okay.
It's also infamously known as the most dangerous musical ever produced.
I see.
It's cycled through stuntmen. That should put in perspective there.
Alright, I'm gonna go for it. Fuck it.
Yeah, it doesn't work on 150.
I went for it. Fuck it. I still got third.
Anyways, yeah, people looked at the suit. They said, "Hey, I'll give you $100,000."
They gave him $100,000. Was that like actually the advertisement in the Kickstarter was just pictures of the suit?
It was pictures of the suit.
Like, was there
saying,
was there a trailer?
No, it was pictures of the suit and saying, "I want to make a good Spider-Man movie."
That got $100,000.
Yes.
Hey,
125,000 according to the budget on Wikipedia.
Yes.
Guys,
regular spider suit.
okay, I feel bad for the people who funded that movie.
I'm in.
Like, actually, like that. It's a huge red flag if you want to make a fan film and you have no trailer on Kickstarter.
Yeah. That
Whatsoever.
is some. Yeah, it's kind of the same. Did anybody ever see the Jeff the Killer fucking movie Kickstarter?
Vic, I'm gonna pin this actually.
What?
Okay, am I actually?
Oh.
Oh wait, genuinely, am I the only one that's internet aged enough to know about that one?
About what?
The Jeff the Killer movie Kickstarter that made $0.
All right, hold on. Let's, yeah, we'll do this one.
Jeff
How do
Children
I-
movie on Kickstarter or Indiegogo?
Indiegogo.
Okay.
Wait, like,
Which it didn't make $0. It made $400 and $400.
Well, that was after people. That was after it got memed, so people
all right,
found
hold
it.
on.
Phil. It was gonna be done by a guy in Moscow.
Yes.
It had 17 backers. How long did the campaign even last?
All right. Vic, I am gonna put your theory to the test, but I do also have to play the video games. It might be a minute.
What's Vic saying?
I will leave it. I will leave it for now.
Anyways, yeah. The trailer they got the budget. They said, we're going to make the best Spider-Man movie ever. 2 years of nightmare. The most publicly documented misfire of a production history ever produced in terms of raw Kickstarter, like, backing ever.
Is that
Complete
true?
nightmare. It was bad. It was
I'm sure it was
disastrous.
bad, but like, is that true in terms
If I
of
go
the
into
most
the
documented?
details, if I go into the details, you are going to. It's going to be a nightmare.
So then
I'm
let's,
sure it would be.
let's not. Oh, hey, nice.
Probably not actually.
Nightmare from Kirby.
It's probably not actually
Oh.
the worst if we were being technical about it. If it's not the worst, it's up there.
I wish Kirby was playable in Mario Kart with the Warp Star car.
Oh,
Oh
I don't.
yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
Because I still have not seen anyone do it in a way that I think would look natural. I think Kirby's proportions don't fit a Mario Kart vehicle very well.
I mean, it really
And
does.
Shy Guys do.
Yes.
I mean, I
No,
feel
it's-
like if
Shy Guy is less bullets.
Specifically, a Warp Star doesn't.
Well, yeah, but that's one vehicle of like, if we assume the next Mario Kart game has everyone
Well,
have
I mean,
their own
you know what you
signature
could do
vehicle,
is
then,
you could
like,
just use Kirby from Forgotten Land.
that is one vehicle. That is not a character. That is one vehicle. And
Or
like, if
Wheelie
there are
from Air
signature
Ride.
vehicles,
No,
then like, yeah, that would work.
I'm saying you Kirby every vehicle. Wait, I have a mushroom. Oh.
That's I cannot picture that. I'm sorry to say. Look, if there's a way to make him look natural in a vehicle, then I support it. But from what I've seen of like people modding this game, they either have to make him really tiny or make him like super obviously clip into the vehicle. And like there are
Yeah,
times
but
where
that's
characters.
but that's modders who wanted to put Kirby in the game. Sorry for the brief.
Oh yeah, and I think that
crash
there's
there.
probably.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I think there's probably a What am I trying to say? I think there's probably people who there's probably a way to make him work. I just haven't seen it work myself, and I think Kirby could work, but I also like another. He could.
So I
Just
take it
would
you've
take-
seen. So I take it you've seen like this video of a Kirby mod by Shy Guy Station.
I don't know who it was by.
Well,
Oh wait, yeah. Kahi, did you ever clarify who the woman was? Did you mean Lucina? I'm gonna assume you meant Lucina. Woman is always Lucina? Gotcha.
TJ.
Yes.
Should I play some Fire Emblem on
I
stream
saw
again?
that clip from Lethal Company where you jumped the gap and then the crawler just came out of nowhere
Yeah.
on top of the fucking gap.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit, that scared me when I first saw that.
yeah, she was dead by that
Oh.
point, but she didn't see you do that.
There, I
That
pet the
clip
maid. Are you
was so
happy?
funny.
And then he said
I am so
everything
glad. I am
everyone
so
just-
glad that quote stuck around for as long as he did, because he gave me the name for that clip, just that because that literally was the annual orangutan.
What the hell is that even referring
The
to?
annual orangutan, goddammit.
I told you about that one.
You did.
Okay, so the annual orangutan is a hypothetical that apparently originated from before this. I think Fuzz told me this at one point, but
Oh, I didn't.
but it was popularized by a streamer I watched named Coney, where he pitched a hypothetical where you can either deal with you can either deal with needing to kill a goblin every single morning whenever you use your car, or needing to deal with the annual orangutan. And the annual orangutan is just once
A very
every
feral
year.
orangutan.
Once every year,
Right.
an orangutan spawns within a 1 mile radius, and is going to do everything in its power to try to kill you.
Right.
The
So-
other thing is that you can't know when the orangutan is coming, because if you
Right.
do,
Of course.
Oh yeah.
then there's a very simple solution, in my opinion, which is to just get on a plane. There is a
Well,
very high chance that the orangutan will not spawn inside of the plane and will instead spawn and fall to its fucking death.
And then
Thus
if it
dealing
spawns in
with
the
the
plane, you're
annual
fucked.
orangutan.
I mean, if it spawns in the plane, you're completely fucked.
I don't know why you
Yeah,
saying
but
Well,
that.
no, it's not just you who's fucking everyone in the plane.
Yeah, but
Well,
that's a small price
well,
to
I
pay.
think-
I mean, if you're
Well, I
gonna
think
die
the
anyway.
assumption that the orangutan only wants to kill you.
So you're saying yes, but it'll probably
Yeah, but
fight to
collateral
defend
damage
itself.
exists.
Also,
Fair
you
enough.
say
And
that-
it'll almost certainly
Alright, hold
fight to
on.
defend
Alright,
itself.
I'll
And I'm
be right
sorry,
back, I'll be right
TJ,
back.
but I fucking doubt a plane full of people is gonna react well to an orangutan.
Honestly, you
the-
saying that the orangutan spawns is making me think of the GTA 5 Chaos mod with Jesus.
That's
I
a perfect way to describe it, I feel.
But yeah, no, that thing spawning during that
Specifically
thing,
Extreme Jesus.
the thumper that spawned right on top of the bridge during the Lethal Company stream. I.
Oh,
I
it
was
did
on voice
spawn
chat.
on the bridge. It ran onto it. Thumpers don't
Yeah,
fall.
he like
so they
leaped
just
up.
ran.
He like leaped over and just ate your ass.
Yeah, it just-
Where did it come from? Watch the clip and tell me where the fuck it possibly could have come from.
It
I mean,
ran.
yeah,
There were
Anyway, 'cause
two
I-
people behind me that could have watched it show up anywhere,
No,
but they
I concur.
didn't.
I concur. I have no idea.
No,
Like,
I have
you
a
came
very.
in one way, I
it
came in the
came
other.
this-
No one knew
It
where it
came
came
the
from.
same way as the fucking blue blob. It's that simple. Monsters don't affect each other.
Maybe not.
There was no blue blob in that clip.
Fuck. God damn it.
Oh,
I
I
don't
think I'm
remember if
mixing
there was
up.
a blue blob around there.
I think I was
Let's
mixing
see
up
here.
clips.
Sure.
There were blue blobs, but not at that point. At least.
Yeah,
They're
no,
not
I'm
like-
mixing.
there was-
I'm mixing up clips.
There was a loot bug. There was a loot
Yeah, that
bug
works.
like shown right before, but there was also
Alright.
two people behind me that probably would have
The
seen it
experiment
before it
has
got
begun.
to that point.
God, I hope next time we do that session, we can remove the one mod where the loot bug goes. That was
I mean,
really
you can-
hurting my ears.
You can
I
turn
lo-
that off. You can turn that off manually. That's just like what the mod pack has. You don't.
Okay,
I
I
don't
wasn't
need it,
sure
though.
if me turning it off would affect everyone else or something.
I doubt it. That seems like that's
I
a
don't
very
think that's how
local mod.
mods work.
You what?
I mean, there are some mods that would need to be on for everyone, but that's a local mod for sure.
Okay. That was just hurting. Like, I love that mod, but that was really getting to my ears. Especially when we were getting, like, there was a couple times where like we were just getting swarmed.
Honestly, it does play the sound effect a little bit more than I would like, ideally.
It's just too loud. Like, it's just louder than I expected it to be.
Like I've seen, I mentioned before in the video in the stream that I've seen quite a few videos about Lethal Company, and I've seen that mod in particular, and I thought it was like that's a good mod. I like that, and then actually
And then
playing
you play
with
through
it, it makes that sound way too awful.
Yeah.
I'm getting red shelled here, and I understand that.
I'm not even sure what like triggers that sound bite.
It's just that's just like the ambient sound of it existing.
I guess. It's just hard to
It's
tell
also
when
really
like
gonna
it's
let me
happening
have
like
this.
multiple times in a row. Or not in a row, but like
Alright, well, so far I would say the experiment has been a massive
No
success.
shot, they got
you,
another red
chat.
shell.
We'll leave it going for the rest of the stream because like 2 minutes of evidence is not enough.
what are you talking about?
Or I'm testing a theory.
Okay.
Not as vague as you could be.
Yeah.
Damn it. They actually got to the other side? Why? What? That's such bullshit. That is such bullshit. Fuck off.
Oh, TJ. Oh wait, no, you're fine. All right, I'll accept third. All right, yeah, cool. Also, I got some water. Now I can be hydrated.
Hydration is important.
No, Vic. Tragic.
I'm pretty sure Spider-Man doesn't have money. That's kind of part of his character.
Yeah, no. Spider-Man is fucking dirt poor.
Yeah, but I mean, like, people will throw money at a wall if you tape Spider-Man to it.
Well, yeah, but that's kind of same goes for Batman and Superman though. But arguably Spider-Man way more. There's so much Spider-Man stuff now.
And yeah, you could. And Vic, yeah, you could carry a trank gun with you, but like there's sometimes we wouldn't be able to have like being on a plane is one such example. They wouldn't let you bring a trank gun onto a plane.
Yeah.
I
And if they did, it's and if they did, it's
right
probably.
profession.
And I should note, by the way.
No?
And if
Become an air marshal.
and I should note, by the way, if they did let
Hi,
you,
Ben.
if they did let you bring that
Hey.
onto a plane, it's probably not.
Hi, Ben.
It's probably
Hello.
not a very good plane.
I did not know the director of Godzilla -1 also directed Lupin the Third, the First. I did not
Oh
know
god. Oh god, I'm having flashbacks.
My
So
favorite
last
image in the
stream-
fucking world is they call me half Batman, half Spider-Man, no power, no money. Oh yeah, Ben. So just a thought experiment. Do you agree with the idea that people will throw money at a wall if you tape Spider-Man 2?
They'd probably have to be a little bit convinced, but yes.
Okay, that's fair.
You need some context, but it is possible.
Okay.
People do love Spider-Man, though.
I mean,
For
yeah.
good reason.
All right, so
Spider-Man's
what
a good
if
character.
Spider-Man was like?
I don't know. Did people love Spider-Man enough to play Web of Shadows?
What if Spider-Man like
Yes.
said like
Spider-Man
said hi?
Web of Shadows actually made good
Wait,
money back.
what if Spider-Man had a pizza?
Spider-Man 2 the game.
There was
No,
a
yeah,
Spider-Man
but
pizza.
I mean like, so the Spider-Man that we taped to the wall. If that Spider-Man was eating a pizza, would people then give him money? Like what kind of context do we need?
Absolutely, yes.
Someone will, because that's implied
Leah, are you
context.
familiar with that picture
Okay.
of Spider-Man eating a big ass onion ring?
A big ass. No, I am not actually. I feel like I have to Google this now.
Oh, you must.
Oh,
I assure
okay.
you.
All
you
right.
will
I feel
enjoy
like I
it.
have to look this up, even
Yeah,
though I
what the
have
fuck-
zero
what the
interest
fuck
in
is-
Spider-Man.
What the? I love the onion ring.
Spider-Man does whatever
I
a spider
found
can.
that. I found that image from a Reddit post of Obama quote unquote tweeting out asking for that picture.
I mean, Obama would though. Like, if I was president of the United States, I would ask for onion ring Spider-Man. Are you kidding me?
You know what? This is great. This is like a perfect day for me. I'm playing a video game, talking with friends, talking about Spider-Man. This is a perfect day.
Hell yeah, we love that for you. All right, hold on. Let me see this picture. Okay, wait.
So TJ,
Spider-
you were saying like 2
Spider-Man.
minutes ago about your flashbacks.
Yeah. At the end of my last stream, I decided that I decided I was gonna grab the remaining background footage I need for my video, and then my chat coerced me into. One of the things I did was for Lorelei section, I did time trial on
The
Ribbon
image
Road.
for anyone else wanting to see it.
And I did time trials on Ribbon Road, and then I decided I'm gonna do time trial on like 1 or 2 other tracks. And the one most notable that came up was Carly and Rory convinced me to try to get a sub 2-minute time on Ninja Hideaway.
Hell
And
yeah.
I did not succeed. I was at it for so long that I was losing my sanity, and I was like, I cannot keep doing this.
I mean, my
I had
ghost
to
is
go
under
to
2
bed.
minutes. You can
I know. I
reference
was
that if
using
you
your
want.
Ghost. I was referencing yours. That like yours was like the main ghost that I watched beyond my own. I can't understand how the heck you make the top route work into the shortcut. That's so fucking weird to me.
Oh, thank you for
Oh,
the
you mean-
follow,
you mean like-
some guy.
you mean
Oh,
like
hey,
where I
hey, what's up,
pre-drift?
guy? Hey, how are you?
You mean like where I pre-drift before the ramp?
What's up?
I think so. Just the idea of going from the top route into the shortcut is baffling to me.
There we go.
I cannot comprehend that, and so
Alright.
for a while I was trying to make it
Well,
work,
let's see-
and then
let's see if that
and
does
then
any
getting
better.
terrible lines into my attempts, and then when that didn't work, I tried just ignoring that, take the bottom route like I'm comfortable with, and I got close several times doing that, but then by the time it was 4 a.m., I was like, I have to hang this up. I can't keep doing this.
That's real, TJ. Anyway, hello, some guy.
But I will be back to get my sub 2-minute time on Ninja Hideaway.
All right, so
I will try to give you tips where I can, if you'd like.
We have now expanded on the hypothesis. Let's see how this works. See how this plays out.
Anyways,
Yeah,
like
my
I was,
point-
as I was saying, I was gonna like at some point I'm gonna do a movie watch-a-thon for Spider-Man Lotus here because I have
boy.
a feeling it.
Oh,
I got some
it is.
join.
You know how I told you before that a movie I would walk out of is a 1.
Yeah.
If I close your movie 20 minutes in because I'm angry, that's a 0.
Wait, have you even
And
finished
have you?
it?
I couldn't finish it. I was so. It's very frustrating.
I
That's
see.
got blown out of the sky.
But I didn't.
Thanks, Ash.
But I haven't given it an official review. It was one of those things where I was like, This makes me so mad that I don't want to support this, and then I stopped. But I want to finish it at some point because I don't like leaving a movie unfinished. Like at some point I'm gonna go back. No, at some point I'm gonna go back and finish Mountain One. Very reluctant.
I know you audio only, but
Very begrudgingly.
very begrudgingly, I will finish.
you should reach out for a second. Okay. No, that wasn't the point.
Alright, well, that's about as easy of a win as Fender can ever have.
Yep, you guys are past the item boxes.
Yep.
Alright, and GG's. Fuck both of you. Oh my god!
Whoever blew me out of the sky, they can...
What just happened? It sounded like karma.
I really hope
was
that was
karma.
Birdo's boomerang and not yours.
It was karma. Karma.
Wait, you left? Wait, what the hell?
Oh, I just passed TJ, yay! Yay! Oh my.
The bit mines? What the hell is the bit mines? Are you mining Bitcoin?
No, I'm mining bits.
To get, anyways,
Wait,
to
Lorelai, there was an update.
anyways, to get Spider-Man Lotus taste out of my mouth. Does anybody have good examples of good fan projects?
I didn't realize you printed that.
Does anybody have examples of good fan projects?
Depends.
I
What you
didn't
mean by
expect
fan
this
project.
to be just anything. Just a fan-made version of a thing that person likes.
I don't know.
I didn't think that would be a hard question. I regret it.
Anti-Birth was a pretty cool mod.
What's anti-birth?
Mod to the Binding of Isaac.
Oh. I need to finish.
All plushies? Okay, bet. Alright, let me just, Oh yeah, no, I'm not. That's the first one I went for. Okay, hold on. I gotta finish the race. I'm sorry.
I know they exist, Buzz. I just cannot think of any at the moment.
God. I'm gonna be honest, this suit looks better than Spider-Man Loaded.
Even with the eyes?
The onion ring suit. The onion
I
ring
feel
suit
like
looks
you're
better.
just a contrarian. I feel like it gets
I'm gonna be honest, I
You're,
think it's a better
you're
suit.
realizing this now.
I believe it.
Leah, I think sometimes you really do just feel like a contrarian.
Look, okay. Sometimes I use non-genuine opinions to make jokes about genuine opinions.
That's called being a sarcastic ass.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You know, Buzz,
Leah, combining the best and worst traits of a film student and an honor roll. I don't know.
Don't call me an honor roll. I'm having some school moments.
she's not a roll.
Leah, that's called making fun of people. Yeah, I'm not a roll. We already had this discussion. I can die.
Leah is not a roll. Leah is in fact not a roll. She is a bun, a Cinnabon.
Aw, thank you. I always wanted to be
I
called the
hope-
cinnamon bun.
A
That's like a
simple
really
bond.
cute like pet name. Ike.
True.
Actually, Cinnabon is a good pet name. Somebody buys a corgi and
I'm
Yeah,
more
but the
fine,
problem is that I have to clarify that because otherwise, if someone's like, if I'm just going around like, damn, I wish I was called a bun more, then I would be taking Vic's whole gimmick.
What?
Oh,
So
right.
wait, I say this, but then again, I do know about my trans femme friend who's also named Leah, but she's a bun. So, no, actually, I think that works out. Shoutouts to Leah. I haven't heard from her in a while.
She's a bun with a bun, wearing a bun, eating a bun, on a bun.
Gimmick theft. All right, back to petting the plushies. Gotta pet the plushies. Noonie? So true. We Rainbow Road. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. I see
Man,
most of the lobby is sharing a brain
Were you
cell.
expecting anything different?
I see most of the lobby is sharing a brain cell. All right. I just realized I haven't asked chat yet. How's everyone doing tonight? It's been a whole hour and I didn't ask chat how they were doing. I'm shaking and crying.
I feel like you
did?
definitely did.
I don't think
I
I
don't
did.
believe that actually. You had to have said it at some point.
I don't remember.
Yeah, but you tend to forget things.
Yeah, well, TJ, I have the attention span of a goldfish.
I'm not saying I'm any
Wait,
better.
wait, did I?
I'm
wait,
just
hold on.
saying
No,
I
no,
know
no,
you
wait,
and I
did
know me and I know we
wait,
both forget
Did I
things.
ask chat how they were doing?
You
I'm
just
pretty
did.
sure you did
You
today.
literally just did.
Well, that was why we started the conversation, but that's not what she's asking about.
Chat, how are you doing tonight?
Actually, no. You asked at the very start of the stream.
Yeah, I was so sure of that. Yeah,
Farming a
you
tarantula
definitely did.
island in Animal Crossing? That's so real.
Fun fact, tarantulas are harmless.
True.
Most of them.
Well, then that all
You're sick. Yeah,
means
you,
enough.
Lorelai, you're sick as fuck.
No, like actually,
balling.
tarantulas are
I know what
very
you
good
mean,
for
though,
the
I'm sorry.
environment, and
I
they
do
are
hope you get
generally
posted.
very harmless.
But not all.
90%.
90.
Ow.
I mean, even
Yes.
the dangerous ones don't have as potent venom as like other spiders anyway. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no, they are generally 99% of the time harmless.
Shout outs
I
to that one episode
not-
of the Brady Bunch. Where they went to Hawaii, but
Like-
they were cursed or something, and the peak of their curse was a tarantula showed up, and everyone got scared.
Shout out to the Sweet
What a
Life on
wonderful
Deck,
show.
shout out to the Sweet Life on Deck, where the only non-white kid gets kidnapped by a giant tarantula.
Is that real?
Yes.
What did Disney mean by that?
I think okay. All joking aside, I think the context is he was like, man, I have to go to the bathroom, but we're in the middle of the Brazilian rainforest. And they were like, look out for spiders, and then they give him a giant whacking stick. So he leaves, and next time we see him, and they're like, hey, I wonder what happened to this guy. And then we just smash cut to the credits where he's screaming and a giant web as a spider's about to eat him.
What the fuck? What did Disney mean by this? Oh, nice.
I agree, nice.
Not nice. I got shocked on the ramp.
I
I-
dodge. I had
You
a
were
star
not
on-
usually to lose
I had a
Wait,
first.
did
star
we
in
all
second, and I
dodge?
duck dodge.
Anyways, the moral of the story is know how to use a whacking stick in the Brazilian rainforest.
Wait, was he researching spiders in the rainforest with my mom
no, he was
before she died?
No, he was a child.
No, the main lesson is don't go to Brazil willingly.
Willingly.
Well,
What about
we don't
Mardi
know if he
Gras?
went willingly.
What about
Nah, it
Mardi
was
Gras?
it was a trip. I don't remember the context. It was a while ago.
This implies that anybody ever goes to Brazil
Same.
willingly.
Somebody probably does.
Mardi
If
Gras.
anybody has ever gone to Brazil willingly, I want to interview you. We're gonna make national news.
I feel like you're all ignoring me.
What?
But
mentioned-
I don't
I'm
know what you
talking
mean by
about-
Mardi Gras. You're just saying a word.
what?
Mm,
Mardi Gras. I mean,
That's New Orleans.
Mardi Gras would probably be fun, but that's New Orleans.
isn't it Carnival in Brazil? Not Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras is part of
Mardi
Carnival.
Gras.
I wonder what
Mardi
Spider-Man
Gras.
thinks about all this.
Mardi Gras is New Orleans.
Spider-Man,
Mardi Gras
what do
is
you...
part of Carnival.
All right, Spider-Man, what do you think of Brazil?
Leah sets up one of those Doug Dud chatbots using his own voice, and it just says, "I like Brazil."
Thank you, Spider-Man. No, Vic, that's Pyro. That's Pyro Team Fortress 2. I was talking to Spider-Man.
Yes, Carnival is something that is held in Brazil, and subsequently Mardi Gras is too, because Mardi Gras is the final day of Carnival.
Oh,
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 well,
I
good.
actually didn't know that.
That's pretty cool, actually.
But he has his mouth full. Have you never talked while eating before? I mean, it's not like a polite thing to do, but it's very
I was
doable.
about to say, it makes you look like an ass.
It does make you look like an ass, but you can do it. He can't? I feel bad for Spider-Man then. Maybe he just has a really small mouth. Oh, of course he does.
Clearly
He's a
not.
twink.
He doesn't have a small mouth. You see the gaper on
there
that
is.
onion ring?
Okay, I'm calling this out. The only version of Spider-Man that's a twink is fucking Tom Holland. That's it.
Nah,
No.
Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield
Andrew
is-
Garfield.
no.
Andrew Garfield.
No.
Andrew Garfield.
No.
Andrew
You're
Garfield.
just wrong.
Andrew Garfield. Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield is
Andrew
not
Garfield was a twink in those movies. You can't change my mind. He was.
He was
Yeah, well,
skinny.
yeah.
Is that
Yeah,
what
I know.
twink
I
is?
know. He was skinny and he had like a cute
Nerdy
like a bit more
attitude?
feminine of a face for a Spider-Man. Like no, that,
skinny and cute does not mean twink.
It does not.
I don't know. Those are like two like immediate like ways to spot a twink from a distance. That
gamers.
that Spider-Man is definitely a twink. Oh hey Nova.
Nova?
Hey.
My eyes
Nova.
deceived me. Is
Spider-Man
Doc
is
Nova,
fucking jacked in most interpretations.
Yeah, but like here's the thing.
but
Twinks
not
can
the
move up.
movie ones.
Have you never seen a twink with muscles before?
Is that really still a twink?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
no, there
mean,
can be
I guess he can have
twinks with,
abs, but
toned
like,
abs. Yeah.
yeah, he can have abs, but like that's
Yeah, or like muscular thighs. That's still a twink.
Yeah, but once you get kind of beefy, then I start losing.
Yeah,
the
but
vision
he's
of
not. We're
the-
okay. Nova. Is Andrew Garfield Spider-Man a twink?
No.
Well, now you know the general consensus.
I don't know. I could see where people would say yes.
I really think Andrew Garfield Spider-Man is a twink.
Why are we
I
arguing the
can't see
semantics of
I
like?
wasn't going to, and then can we get a Spider-Man with boobs? I have amazing news for you.
There are definitely Spider-Man.
Have you not heard? Did you even see Spider-Verse?
Yeah, there are
I
definitely
think it's a joke,
Spider-Man.
my friend.
Yeah. I played your
Shut
joke.
up and
Because
go
if
ahead.
even I know that there's a Spider-Man with boobs, I don't think chat wouldn't know that.
Now here's the real question: can we get a trans mask Spider-Man?
A trans
I mean,
mask,
if you
that
go
actually
by,
is different.
if you go by the symbolism in Across the Spider-Verse.
No, trans
no.
mask.
Well, that's what makes sense.
Trans mask.
Yeah, I was gonna say no. I'm pretty sure they're alluding that.
Well, she does.
Spider-Gwen
Well, she
is
does wear a
trans
mask.
Shut the fuck up,
She
TJ.
does wear a mask. She
And
does
wait,
wear-
she is transgendered. She does wear a mask. Okay, so she's
Yep.
trans masked with a K. Wait, but that's just like me for real. Hi, guy.
Oh yeah.
The transgender mask.
I can't believe it. I know 2 trans mask females.
What?
What?
Oh.
Say trans masked
That-
women, but yes.
Sorry.
Or you could say it the other way around of female trans. Well, I guess that wouldn't work either. No. Yeah. Because female is
Shout
like a
outs to
descriptor, not a
transgenders.
noun. There's probably a way you could do that, but like,
Oh,
my
I'm aware
brain
of that.
can't figure it out. Because like, you can use. I feel like the main issue is using male or female as a noun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that and like male and female just sound really weird. It's just like
They do.
there's always like a very small amount of ick when someone is just like, I love males or I love female.
I blame incels.
Yeah.
That's usually
That's
the
real.
correct answer.
Ah, dicks.
Yeah.
You know, every time you say
Oh,
that, TJ,
yeah.
and I just wonder, Like, do you mean like Richards?
I
Do
don't
you
know.
mean like
I
Dick
think
Van Dyke?
We mean like this fish, the Scottish
last I checked, those
Sure.
don't have those.
What don't have what?
Wait, the fish do have
I was
dicks.
making a joke that I don't think I could like actually give you the full thing on, because I'm pretty sure one of those words is a slur in the way that I was using it.
Oh.
Are you referring to Dick Van Dyke?
Yeah.
I'm
the
sorry,
last
TJ,
time-
but I'm sorry, TJ, but Family Guy has already beaten you to that
Okay,
joke.
hold on. Wait a minute.
Well,
Dick Van
that's-
Dyke sounds like a euphemism for transvians.
Well, look.
Huh.
I'm
I
pretty
apologize for
Vaughn-
that joke. Let's
Vaughn
move on.
means, like,
Yeah, no, it took me a second to process it. I was like, huh.
Yeah, let's change the subject. Why do they call them carpet bombs? A genuine question.
That's a good
That caught me.
question. Okay, so
That caught me
like,
off
here's the
guard.
thing. Have you ever laid on a carpet for an extended period of time?
Yes.
It hurts,
You
right?
can't do that. You
I
shouldn't do
have.
You know what else hurts?
No.
Bombs.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
You should have. Yeah, you should have just left that. You should have just left that quiet.
Oh, fuck, you're right.
You know.
Not
You
even-
know what
I'm not
else
even-
hurts?
I'm not. You
And
know
then
what else
just-
would hurt? Your favorite stunt actor is literally named Dick Warlock.
Oh wait, I
What's
know
harder?
Dick Warlock.
That's awesome.
That
God, I wish I was
that
named
sounds like
Dick Warlock.
That sounds like a
It's like,
really
That's
bad
an
Steam
amazing
game.
name.
It's like the Law and Order, like produced by Dick Wolf. It's like,
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
right?
Ooh, I think you're gonna get I'm gonna guess you're gonna get 82 diamonds.
Honestly, Eurobeat's gonna do an Infinite Craft stream? What the fuck? What is she cooking?
Has somebody gotten running in the 90s?
Running in the
I mean, there was that one stream where I tried Infinite Craft and tried to get an actual name of a Eurobeat song, and I did not succeed. Someone probably has, but I did not succeed in it.
That can't be too hard. It's just a name. So true.
I didn't get an answer to my question.
What was the question?
What's the question?
When was there a question?
Why do they call it carpet bombing?
No,
I
we gave
did
you
answer the
whatever
question.
answer we could.
I mean, do you want a real answer or do you want like Leah's answer?
'Cause I
wait,
don't think.
I said it
This
was
is
a,
where you go
I
for
said it was
the
a genuine
answer.
question.
Okay,
wait,
well, I don't
you're
think.
actually.
I don't
Oh wait,
think
so
you're in
you're
the
like
right place.
actually wondering about it.
I am actually wondering, why do they call it carpet bombing?
Last I checked, this isn't Ask Jeeves.
I'm the only
shit, we
motherfucker
got
in
comm errors.
Busy who should be making Ash Jeeves jokes, TJ.
Wait.
Fuck
wait,
you, I did it anyway.
with me?
No.
Listen,
got
you want to
comm
know who else asks Jeeves?
Are you gonna say nothing?
No.
Anyways, carpet bombing is called that way because you know how when you lay out a carpet, it's covering a large area.
Yes.
That's what carpet bombing is. It's bombing a large area in mass by sending down a lot of bombs in various areas.
Huh.
I
Well,
was kind of looking for a
I'm
more
glad we all
specific
had
reason
a,
of that.
I'm glad we all had an informative lesson on how carpet. Then how are
I
you
was
that far ahead?
asked.
Because it's Waluigi Stadium.
Damn.
Why did it
If
call
someone
it
asks me
oven-
what a carpet bomb
oven
is,
the
I'm
cold
gonna tell them
food
what a
about
carpet
hot
bomb
eat the
is.
food?
Yeah, why do they call it an oven when they oven the cold food of hot?
Eat the
That joke
food.
was never
I don't
funny.
know.
It's been a
Saying it
few
now.
dozen streams since that reoccurring joke came up.
It has not been a few dozen. Kahi, I would
I'll make
read,
sure to bring it
I
up
would
more.
read pinned. I would read pin Dahi.
What's the pin?
People will throw money at a wall of Spider-Man's taped to it.
You know, the real test to see if that works.
I will
is
update
just
my
set
guess
that.
to be 102. Yeah, what would the real test be? I'm curious.
The
Folks.
real test would be to just on a random stream long after this vid when people have forgotten it happened. Put up Spider-Man in the corner of the screen. Put up like Spider-Man in the corner of the screen, and just see if somebody fucking like references it.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. My parents are coming into the room. I need to deafen real quick. Am I deafened? Oh wait, no. Shit. I only just pull it up on Discord. Oh no, I am deafened. Oh, perfect. Okay. Holy fuck, he doesn't know. Holy fuck, he doesn't know. Oh my god. Oh my god, chat. Oh my god, chat. Chat, he doesn't fucking know. Chat. 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 He doesn't know. He literally just described the bit that I am doing right now. He just described the bit that I'm doing right this second. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. I'm back.
You're good.
Okay, so what? So I was hearing you. I was still hearing you in stream, but what were you going on about with Spider-Man?
Sorry. I just think he's neat.
Oh, my point was just set up like a Spider-Man image in the corner of the screen long after everyone has forgotten this bit and see if anyone brings it up and uses that to donate money.
That's a good idea. Chat. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god, chat. Oh my fucking god, chat.
Footage of a dancing Spider-Man that made the circles around like the mid 2000s.
Yeah.
You have to be more specific than that.
Yeah. Well, okay. But like. What? Okay. What? So like hypothetically, Fuzz, in this idea that you have, right?
Yeah.
How would I
This
do that?
one.
Would I get like a picture and like put it on the stream itself, or would I like print a picture out and then like tape it to my wall? Like.
You know what? Start subtle. Start just slowly interjecting it more and more every passing stream.
Oh yeah, no, that's a good idea actually. I agree with that. No, you're coming up with an interesting plan here. I wanna build on this. Okay, so the idea, right? The idea at its core is just like slowly start incorporating more Spider-Men as part of the bit. To go along with the idea that people will throw Spider-Man, will throw money at a wall if Spider-Man was taped.
I would throw Spider-Man at a wall.
I would too.
So would
Most of his
I.
enemies would as well.
Yeah, though some Spider-Man enemies. What kind of Spider-Man enemies are we thinking?
Rhino.
Lizard.
Rhino's neat. Yeah, well, Blizzard's pretty good. What about Big Wheel?
Actually, can I call up the worst Spider-Man villain?
Ooh, who's the worst Spider-Man villain?
Electro. Electro sucks.
All right, Electro's the worst Spider-Man villain. All right, got it. Good.
Electro.
That's
Okay,
interesting.
I actually want to say this.
That's
Electro
really interesting.
appears so often in every Spider-Man piece of media, but he has no personality. He is just guy with lightning powers. He doesn't do anything.
I don't know what
He
you're
doesn't
talking
say
about.
anything.
He
He's
lied to
just-
me. He hates me. Electricity.
He's just a dick.
Virility. He lied
has
to
nothing.
me. He's that Spider-Man. That Spider-Man.
But wait, he was the main villain in Spider-Man 2 on PS1.
Yes, also known as his most notable role across being in comics for 80 years. 60 years.
Hey, like it or not, having electrical powers like that 60 years ago was a very prominent feature.
Yes, but you want to know what every other fucking guy with electric powers has that he doesn't?
What?
Personality?
Personality, yes!
Okay, so you're not a fan of Electro.
No.
Okay. All right.
I hope there
That's
is a
fair.
If somebody's a fan of Electro, they probably just like him because you lightning.
Okay.
If someone can name a single personality trait of Electro, I will give them a car.
He
has electric powers.
He
Yeah.
has lightning
That's not a
powers.
personality trait.
Yes, it is.
Very
Give me a
cocky.
car.
Yes, it is.
All right.
That's not a
This
personality
sucks.
trait. That's
Holy
a
shit.
power.
This is garbage.
I
I'm
said
using
cocky.
this.
Cass is saying he's cocky.
All right. Is
That's
he?
Okay.
every villain.
Leah, for in case I propose this in case Leah forgets about the Spider-Man bit. Is that one of us?
No,
just does-
well, I'm not that forgetful about bits, right?
Just so y'all
someone-
know, I think this is my last
every-
race. I think I want to keep it
whenever-
short today.
Have someone
you're
do
okay.
All right, hold
Okey-dokey.
on.
Every
I'm
Monday,
sorry.
every Monday stream, have someone slowly replace their profile picture with a Spider-Man.
Just any
Until-
Spider-Man or a specific one?
A Spider-Man. It could be
A
any of
Spider-Man.
them.
Okay, cool.
Anything that is Spider Canon.
Can I be Spider Car?
That is Spider Canon. So yes.
Yay. Anyway,
I am just going to do a spider.
can I state
Okay.
how
Sorry.
I feel it's?
I need to get some more water. I was really thirsty.
Can I say that it's a little sweet? I don't know if lazy is the right word for it, but I don't know. Something rubs me the wrong way when the fact that
Okay.
Scorpion and Rhino are very distinct, or very poignant Spider-Man villains, and they both have the same kind of case with them, where they're just stuck in the suit they have.
Thank you,
Well, no,
Kaki.
that's like.
Thank
well,
you,
no, that's a
Kaki.
lot. Funny enough, that's a
Thank
lot
you,
of Spider-Man
Kaki.
villains.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
Because they come from a similar origin point. But the difference
Exactly.
usually comes in the fact to how they treat it. Rhino thinks it's a curse and actively is suffering the entire time and just wants to go back to a normal life, but is now stuck as a permanent henchman, basically. Scorpion's a psychopath. He uses his scorpion powers to brutally murder people.
right.
For fun. For fun.
Like,
Okay, okay. I'm
reminded
sorry
of
And
to
to
how-
be
I'm sorry to
fair,
derail,
if you
I
had
just-
scorpion powers like that,
I want to
would
ask.
you not
like,
do the same?
Yes,
no, you make a decent point. So I want to ask like one more time. So like, when you say that I should be incremental on like the whole Spider-Man joke, right? Should I like start including pictures of Spider-Man villains, or should I be like strictly Spider-Man?
Strictly Spider-Man.
I thought you were
Strictly
just gonna say,
Spider-Man. Spider-Man's the one that people know.
Okay,
thought you
okay,
were just gonna
okay.
say pictures of
but like,
Spider-Man.
what if it was like, what if it
I
was
was
like,
right there with you,
like,
Ben.
what if we like also threw in some other references? Like, I mean, like Electro could like genuinely be like, what if Spider-Man was fighting Electro? What if Spider-Man and Electro were making out?
Leah, if you are asking,
I want pictures of
No,
Spider-Man.
I'm not asking. I'm just like curious on like how to develop the bit, you know, for like future streams.
I don't know what you want me to say. I gave you the idea. Now you're asking me to run with it.
Yeah, I am. I'm like, here's the thing. You know how I commit to bits, right? And like, I want to develop this because people are going to forget, but I'm not going to forget, right?
Well, I
So,
think if we
like,
keep talking about it, then they won't forget.
well, yeah, no, but this stream. Well, what about 10 streams from now? Are they gonna remember 10 streams from now?
I don't even remember 10
I
streams
won't.
ago. What was 10 streams ago?
10 streams ago, I believe was the second Resident Evil stream. Don't quote me on that.
Okay.
Alright, later, y'all.
All right, have a good night, TJ.
See you, TJ.
Yeah.
Night,
Yeah.
TJ.
Okay, hold on. Really? Is nothing.
You know what, Fuzz?
What?
I don't agree that
Oh
Electro's
wait,
the worst
Moo!
Spider-Man
Holy
villain.
shit!
I got a
I'm talking the
car.
main. I'm talking the main cast. If you bring up some obscure ass dude like the bear, I'm gonna be
The
mad.
cheetah.
I was gonna say Screwball.
Nah,
Big
Screwball is like
wheel.
decent. Nah, Screwball is at least decent.
Hold
Like,
on.
okay, A, Screwball has a personality, and B, Screwball has like fucking commentary related.
She
to
may
her.
have personality, but I fucking hate her personality.
I mean, that's kind of the point. She is meant to be very annoying.
And that's supposed to make me care?
No, it's supposed to make you want the Spider-Man to kick her in the face.
And I never get to.
No, he does. He kicks her in the face pretty regularly.
I didn't get you in the game.
In the game, yeah, because she's a fucking teenager who's being a bitch.
And I wanted
That's
to
all.
deck her in the face. And I couldn't.
No, I'm a bozo.
This just
oh,
in.
there we
Topin
go.
wants to
Oh,
punch
no,
a
but that's not
teenager in
it.
the face.
Oh, you know she's of age.
No, that's not it.
You can't act like she isn't.
God, I can't.
She has grown men doing shit for her. You
Oh,
can't
this
tell me
sucks.
she's of,
No
she
one,
isn't
no
of
one's
age.
drawn it. Okay, whatever. All right. Well. Anyway, thank you for helping me expand on this bit, Buzz. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, no one took the mushroom shortcut. I'm surprised.
I was going to, but I didn't have a mushroom.
Yeah.
Got a little patch, like a little
Yeah.
circled garden
Okay.
in the corner. You can use a mushroom to get past that and get ahead.
Yeah.
This is. I just realized that. Oh wait, no, that's not right.
You guys like see this? See that grass right there on the right? Yes, it's literally that. Yeah, and I didn't have a mushroom to cut through it.
Oh, okay. Shit. I was gonna say, I'm trying so hard to just outline you right now. Because I don't want to use this.
Meanwhile, I just don't have fucking anything to hit you with. Not having any luck on that.
Well, no, yeah, I didn't want to use it offensively, is the point. Because I wanted
I
to
know.
take the lead so I could hold this defensively in case of push. Oh, well, for that.
Pissant. Well, that just cost me my
What am I
raise.
doing? Alright.
My hand hurts.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My spoon is too big.
Alright, well, oh, there's a blue shell. Never mind. GG's if anyone has a mushroom. Yep, there you go. Yep. Yeah. Bye.
You couldn't just fucking do
damn
that sooner.
In a wall.
Alright, let's see. Okay.
Then you did not earn that win.
So, chat, did we tell Fuzz? Do we tell Fuzz? I feel like I wait until after stream ends. Because that's just too good. I feel like his reaction on stream kind of ruins it, you know? Tell him to watch stream and be a good friend / J. Yeah, you know, okay. By the way, Nova, how are you tonight?
I'm good. It's been a long day, but just chillaxing now.
Hell yeah, love to hear that.
How's Michigan?
There are people,
That's surprising,
and there's a
but
McDonald's.
I'm glad.
No Spider-Man though.
Hell yeah.
Very majestic singing. You just.
Oh, I forgot to check. I'm still a
That was
bozo.
yawning.
I'm still a bozo. Fuck.
I
It's called
can yawn.
bovine.
Oh wait, no,
Sydney
you're right.
Sprint. Where are they going to?
Well, they're going to Sydney.
Send him to Sydney.
All right.
Where is
Australia?
Australia.
I've actually been to
There's
Sydney.
that whole
Beautiful
there's that
city.
whole movie about it.
Wait, what movie is about Sydney, Australia?
Finding Nemo.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Wait, oh,
Yeah, they turned
Yeah.
Sydney into a real place because of that movie.
I know.
Wait,
it's
really?
so cool.
Yeah, Opera
Yeah.
House and all.
Yeah, absolutely.
wow. I mean, I knew
41
Pixar had influence. I just didn't realize
West
they had
East
that
Sherman
much.
Way.
Yeah, they had so much
Yeah.
influence. Not only did Sydney get made, the East Australian Current also got made.
They made up
Shit.
Australia for it. It was so cool.
Crazy thing, the Rainforest Cafe invented animals.
Yeah,
believe it.
for real.
Did they invent the rainforest? Wait, did they invent researching spiders in the rainforest? With
Yes.
my mom before she died?
Before she died.
the garden farm?
He's referencing Madam Web.
Madam Web was so fucking funny. Funniest Spider-Man movie. Like, actually.
Anyways, hey, did you hear that Universal Studios are considering removing the Simpsons ride?
That sucks. I love that ride. It has one of the best free ride wait lines I've ever been in. Because I was in that line
It's
for
just
like
Simpsons
an hour,
clips.
and it's just Simpsons clips, but there are so many Simpsons clips that genuinely none of them repeated for the entire hour that I was there. Which is
That's even
insane.
And they
It is
they chose-
insane, but
they
not
chose
surprising.
Good clip. They
They
chose
did
a
choose
lot
good
of good
clips.
clips too. Like, well, that's probably just because Simpsons is funny.
True.
Me
Actually,
and
I
Leah
have a
had-
slight hot take. Modern Simpsons isn't really that bad.
I was gonna bring that up because we literally talked about this before, where we agreed that yeah, Modern Simpsons isn't bad.
I mean,
can't be
it's
bad.
not as good as classic Simpsons. I think
Well,
most
yeah,
people
but-
agree on that. But like, I see a lot of people say like Modern Simpsons is like not watchable, and I disagree with that entirely. I still watch The Simpsons.
You still get you can still get a couple really good episodes every season.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
There was this episode, there was that episode that focused on Carl a little bit ago, and I really liked that one.
Carl.
Also, I think that's the only
Carl.
episode. I'm also fairly sure that's the only episode that's ever focused on Carl.
Damn.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think it. No, there's two. There's two episodes that focus on Carl. Two of them total. There's that one where they go to Iceland.
Oh no, Futurama is better, and the new season of Futurama was genuinely like pretty damn good. And I
It
was
was
shocked.
pretty damn good.
I was really, really scared that it was going to be disappointing.
There was one bad episode, but that's expected.
I'm curious
I
as
still
to
need
which
to get
episode
back
you
onto
think was the really
Futurama.
bad one.
The episode I didn't like was the fifth one where they decided to do that gimmick. They decided to do that thing where like Leah was into that one dude. And I know that they that was and I know that was the joke because it wasn't real at the end of the episode, but then it was like, well, you just wasted my time for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I will say, Futurama is the rare show to have over 100 episodes, where I think that less than 10 episodes total are bad.
Damn.
I have made a bit of a mistake in trying to binge Futurama in lieu of the new season. I've gotten to what Hulu considers the 10th season, which is the season right before the new stuff, and I am burnt out.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
yeah,
a
trying
bad
to go
idea
through
to
a really
binge.
long show in a short period of time can definitely cause burnout.
It's generally a bad idea to try and binge a whole shit. It's why I really don't like those like video. Okay, LS Mark YouTube channel. I actually like quite a bit.
I know exactly where you're going with
mostly.
this.
Don't binge an entire series just to review it as if that's the only thing you're watching. You will be miserable.
I mean, he kind of made that clear in his thumbnails for those videos.
Yeah, but it's like
It's like, why would you put yourself through that then?
I mean, it has to be like a phenomenal show for me to actually binge it like that. Like, it had to be like a BoJack level show.
Wait,
Like,
he
BoJack
did-
is one of the few shows that I genuinely just did nothing but watch BoJack while I was watching BoJack.
But yeah, it's like one of those things where the episode, like, if you binge every episode of the SpongeBob in a row, no shit, the later episodes are gonna get exhausting. No shit. That'll happen even with a good show. You will get tired.
Yeah, especially if it's double-digit seasons. That's just overkill at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, do you know how many SpongeBob episodes there are? Like, actually?
A lot.
I'm going
afraid to
on for
wonder.
20 years,
There is
so.
299 episodes and twice that if you count individual segments.
Binging BoJack is kind of insane. Listen, I was depressed as fuck.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm sure
everyone
that
who
didn't help.
like everyone who says is not to binge BoJack, heck, knowing like they say it knowing that they've already done so. It's like don't binge it. I binged it. I got depressed, and everyone binges it anyway.
No, I was depressed before I binged it, and then I binged it, and it fucking depressing.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I mean, I did too.
But yeah, if I had to choose like the worst episodes of Futurama,
Amazing show,
it'd
though.
probably Futurama, a really good show. If I had to choose like the worst episodes, it'd probably be Bender's Game, like the one, which was one of the movies, Newtopia, which was the one where the entire cast gets swapped to the different gender, and there's just gender jokes the entire time, and they get exhausting after 1 minute. Bend
Like-
Her, which is the super transphobic episode, and undeniably the worst
yeah,
episode of the entire,
this-
undeniably the worst episode of the entire series. That's undeniably so.
Oh yeah, that one.
Spanish Fry, which is the one where I think that the aliens want to cut off Fry's dick. Am I remembering that one right?
I
don't
don't know if
remember
that's the name
that
of the
one.
episode, but an episode like that sounds familiar. It was just like a worse version of Death by Snoo Snoo. And there's
Oh,
also a concept that Rick and Morty then basically almost did the exact same thing with, except it did it better.
See, like I know exactly what episode you're referring to there when you talk about Rick and Morty. Granted, there's substantially less episodes than Futurama by comparison, but like even then, I think
No,
I
there are
don't know,
more
one-
episodes of Futurama than
that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, there's
Like-
also Futurama also doesn't really do good anthology episodes. Admittedly, they're not bad, but they're not that good.
Yeah, they're. I do like the one where it's like a nature documentary type. I like that one. All right.
Oh,
That
I
was
do
actually
remember
my-
that
that's-
one. Yes, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't remember enough of that one, but I think that was on YouTube for a little bit.
Like at
Every
one point
show
they're
that has
fish, at
ever
one
had
point
an
they're
episode of
birds.
television ever has had it on YouTube for a bit at this point. Let's be real.
Yeah,
For
I
how long
remember
that
what-
bit is, we're unsure of, but they get uploaded to YouTube. Maybe
I mean, they're-
unsuccessfully, but they do.
You can find literally
Non-zero
like
amount of time.
you can literally find like over 100 Family Guy episodes on YouTube at this point.
Oh yeah, you could probably find the entire series if you look hard enough.
Yeah, let's just see. I'm going to YouTube Family Guy. Yep, I immediately get with a 3-hour compilation of episodes, all just uploaded.
Holy fuck.
Oh. Yeah. But then again, I feel like the people who watch Family Guy don't even watch Family Guy. They just care about the funny moments. Like, even if they're watching the actual show, they care more about what would end up in the YouTube compilation than they would the actual show, which is one of the reasons why Family Guy is ass.
I still like the early seasons.
I hate Seth MacFarlane. I genuinely think anything he has touched is deeply unfunny.
I love American Dad, so I think that we'll just agree to disagree there.
I
And I actually
really like.
think I actually
really
also
like the
think
Orville.
Yeah, no, I like the Orville. The Orville's fun.
Yeah, I genuinely love the Orville.
I watched 2 episodes, and instead of him being painfully unfunny, he was being painfully boring. Which,
I will
Sure.
admit. I will
I think
admit.
that Seth MacFarlane might just be someone who you look at and just immediately hate.
I will admit, and this is very
I mean, maybe, but I've tried with so many of his works, and every single time it kind of has all of the same problems.
I will admit, and this is fairly true in season 3, especially with the Orville, but Seth MacFarlane, his character is the least interesting.
I will
Yeah.
say, undeniably, the worst thing that Seth MacFarlane has ever done: A Million Ways to Die in the West.
Okay,
You know,
okay,
I
we agree
somehow
on
knew
that.
you were gonna say that.
We agree on that. Thank God
That
we
is-
agree on that. That
that
movie
is
is
Million-
atrocious.
A Million Ways to Die in the West has one good joke in the entire movie, and everything else is painful.
I don't even think I agree with that.
I like the joke where he's describing all the different ways you can die in the West because I had to make a fucking like, I have to like that one because I had to make a fucking like slide. I had to make like one of those text jump. Okay, did anybody else here have a multimedia class in high school?
I wish I did.
Not exactly.
To teach you how to do text, they ask you to do like one of those videos where it's like text following like someone's conversation.
Like a slideshow?
No, like they
Like
have you have
subtitles?
to have, yeah, with subtitles. You have to subtitle a scene. It's basically just like, hey, we're doing this, learn how to do this.
You're transcribing.
Yeah, transcribing. And that was the scene I got assigned because it was like a specific number of scenes. And I grew very fond of that scene because A, pretty easy to subtitle. It's not hard. If nothing else, that movie actually has fairly decent sound design, so I don't lose everything. But that's arguably the only good point of the movie. But yeah, A Million Ways to Die in the West, easily the worst thing that Seth MacFarlane's ever done. That movie's a 1. That's a 1.
Yep, I can agree with that.
Maybe a 2.
Although,
Maybe a 2 for that one.
If we are speaking about painfully unfunny for a second, did anyone besides Lorelai and I watch the Oscars last night?
Nope.
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 I never watch the Oscars. I just can't.
I watch the Oscars every year because every year they fuck something up, and sometimes it's minor fuck ups. Like this year was mostly minor fuck ups, like playing I'm Just Ken after the fucking documentary about 20 days in Mariupol won for best documentary. And then they played the people who made a documentary about the war in Ukraine off stage with I'm Just Ken, which is incredibly tone deaf.
Tone deaf, best way to describe the Oscars.
Yes, that is the best way to describe the Oscars, is horrifically tone deaf. But yeah, Jimmy Kimmel hosted again.
Because no one else will take that fucking
do
job.
people want some highlight? How about the joke where Jimmy Kimmel said, hey, at what age do you tell a script that it's adapted?
Boo.
Or what about the time where he just pulled out his phone on stage and read a tweet, like a post from Trump's Truth Social that was just Donald Trump criticizing how bad of a host Jimmy Kimmel was. And then he was like, wow, Trump, am I right?
Is
And
this his?
look, Jimmy.
Jimmy,
buddy.
you can do that mean tweet shit on your own show, but don't do it at the Oscars.
Yeah, okay, Jimmy, I need to level with you for a second, okay? When you do a bit that makes me agree with Donald Trump, you are a dumb motherfucker.
Yo, one of our guys.
You are making me agree with the worst person in the room.
Guys, next time the leaderboard looks.
Nah, I don't
Pops
think
up.
I could.
Some
Nah,
guys
I don't think I could bring myself
number
to that
is
point.
boob.
Even out of general spite, I will force myself to like Jimmy Kimmel in that instance. I literally couldn't handle it otherwise.
And by the way, he's using Donald Trump as the way to deflect criticism off of how shitty of a host he was.
No, I know. I just like my hatred for Trump's ironically trumps my dislike of bad comedy.
That's fair,
Edge.
but Kimmel was fucking painful.
It's Jimmy Kimmel. What do you expect? And also, you made the subconscious choice to watch a show hosted by Jimmy Kimmel.
I did
What
not
do
make
you
the
knew.
subconscious
You knew
choice. I
ahead
made
of
the conscious
time.
choice.
You knew ahead of
I've
time.
watched
It's
the
like,
Oscars. I've watched the Oscars for like 10 years in a row now.
it's like knowing that there's gonna be a
Seeing
bird
the Will
flopping
Smith
on that
slap live,
stoop outside, and
incredible.
you're just watching for it. you're like, wow.
Look,
that was
I'm sorry,
genuine
Leah.
shit.
If you know that when you're watching something, you're gonna get punched in the face, it's arguably no longer the fault of the person doing it. If you walk in anyway,
I
and get
swear to
punched in
God,
the
if
face.
Jimmy Kimmel just like did a normal host thing and did not tell shitty jokes like that, then I would be having a better time. You are basically defending that, well, Jimmy Kimmel is going to be a shitty person, so that's on you. For God's sake, can he fucking try? This isn't a defense for Kimmel. Because we're inherently running under the assumption that this motherfucker isn't gonna try, and I want to watch the Oscars in spite of Jimmy Kimmel.
I'm not saying. Hey, I'm not. I want to point this out, by the way. I'm not defending Jimmy Kimmel. I'm defending the idea of what. I'm defending the idea that maybe you just shouldn't watch the fucking Oscars.
No, you don't understand. Being there live for the Will Smith slap, fucking incredible. Being there, have I told you my Moonlight story? Okay, so you know what happened with Moonlight. Everyone knows what happened with Moonlight. So
It's
here's
pretty
the
infamous
thing.
moment, yeah.
3 months before the Best Picture nominees were even announced that year, I was talking to my dad. He'll back this up if I have to, if you need proof that this exchange has happened. I was telling him, hey, have you heard of this movie Moonlight? Yeah, it's gonna win Best Picture. Because the Oscars was going through a lot of controversy at the time, with how they were handling, like allegations of being racist. So here's an incredibly critically well-reviewed film about black gay men in Florida. Like, come on, that's gonna win Best Picture, and it's going to win Best Picture because the Oscars are trying to prove that they aren't whitewashing it. And my dad was like, okay. And then the Oscar nominees get announced, and it's nominated for Best Picture alongside La La Land. And my dad thinks La La Land is gonna win, Fourth Place Warrior. And so I'm like, okay, we'll make a bet. I think Moonlight's gonna win Best Picture. You think La La Land is gonna win Best Picture. And then, as a result, if either of those win, we'll win our bet. If neither of them win, we'll just tie it. It's a draw. And then, flash forward to Oscar night, when they accidentally say that La La Land won Best Picture. And for 2 minutes, my dad was the happiest motherfucker in the room. After which point, they grab the microphone and say Moonlight won, and I had the best night of my entire life.
The most poignant thing that I ever recall from that night was the second La La Land was announced to have won. I saw someone I followed tweet out, simply predictable. And that got me so much because I loved La La Land, and granted, I never seen Moonlight.
I did too. I love both of those movies.
I didn't see Moonlight yet. When
They're both great.
I know.
Moonlight's
I've
pretty
seen
good.
it since. I didn't see it when Oscars happened. So and like, you know, I had a very soft spot with La La Land, and for this, and I wanted it to win whatever it had, and this particular person I was following did not care for La La Land. He absolutely did not care for La La Land. So like him just tweeting out predictable. It's like, dude, can you just fucking not?
And then it happened.
And then that happened. And like you just got right up.
Or the other Oscars controversy that I think people have forgotten about even in the moment it happened, but I still cannot believe it happened. Are people in this VC familiar with the Malala incident?
The what?
Yeah.
No.
Sounds familiar, but
Malala
Wait, no,
Yousafzai.
Is that
Wait,
John
no,
Travolta
wait, no, wait.
mispronouncing Adina Menzel?
No.
Wait, what are you saying? Repeat what you just said.
Malala
Malala?
Yousafzai attended the Oscars last year. Do you know where I'm going with this?
No.
Oh, god damn it.
Okay, so Malala Yousafzai, if you don't know who she is, she's an extremely important feminist activist in the Middle East. I believe specifically Saudi Arabia. Please correct me if I'm wrong about that.
I
She
don't
is
remember off the top of my head.
one of the most important activists currently living, maybe to have ever lived, and her attending the Oscars was kind of a big deal. And it was such a big deal that they decided that they were going to talk to Malala for a little bit. Jimmy Kimmel was going to talk to Malala. And what this ended up with was, and I quote, or not necessarily and I quote, because I can't quote this exactly, but it ended up with a joke about how Cocaine Bear wants to fuck Malala Yousafzai.
What is the?
Yeah, I know what you're talking
They
about.
got a guy in a bear suit
And,
to come out into the stands so he could stand next to Malala and make a joke about how he wanted to fuck her.
Hey, have you ever seen that James
The
Corden
aristocrats.
clip where he decided to rub balloons in the face of a guy terrified of balloons?
Oh yeah, I've seen that. That's a big move.
Somehow, the Will Smith slap is apparently, like, worse. Which I genuinely disagree with. Like, I think it's beyond tone deaf what they did. I think it was, like, legitimately offensive.
Maybe just fucking maybe.
Like, you should have fired the person who came up with that joke.
You know, every time the Oscars tries to be funny, it hurts.
I mean, it was
think that if
hilarious. I was losing my fucking shit. But at the same
Yeah, but-
time, oh my god.
Honestly, the best part about the Will Smith slap was like all the rich people freaking out over it like a year later after we all forgot about it.
That's fair. The Will Smith slap is more pop culture oriented, so it makes sense it took all the headlines. Oh yeah, no. The Will Smith slap deserved all the headlines. But getting a guy in a bear suit to pose as Cocaine Bear and make a joke about wanting to fuck a Middle Eastern activist who's fighting for the rights of women in the Middle East to get educations, to not be sexually assaulted, to actually have rights.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that is one of the most fucked things I've heard from about Jimmy Kimmel, and that is saying something.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
anyways,
like, oh my god.
a genuine thing I would do if I considered Oscars like a D&D one-shot, every time I made a shitty joke, you'd need to take 1d8 psychic damage.
I took 99 on a D100 psychic damage when that joke happened. And like, genuinely, I've seen no one talk about how fucked up that was.
Oh yeah, no, it's fucked.
Like, I saw a couple of minor headlines that went nowhere. And by the way, credit to Malala, because she played it off like a total pro. She was just like, oh, I thought it was a little bit weird, but it's okay.
I
I still had a good time, and I appreciate the attention. Like, she was completely unfazed by this.
Well, yeah, I think that's another thing too, because she was unfazed by it. Like, it didn't.
Well, yeah, but that's because what a professional should be doing.
I know. Oh, and that's the
I
thing.
should know, by the way, the
because
fact
she
that
handled
she
it
was
entirely straight and professional about it, no one cared. Because the slap was so bombastic and over the top, everyone cared because it was just that mimetic.
I should note, by the way, the fact that she played it off arguably might be worse, since that probably speaks to the fact that she has to deal with that kind of shit so regularly.
No, I totally get that. And, yeah, no, I, like, genuinely, just, she is a genuinely incredible person. And the Oscars is run by genuinely shitty people for that one.
Anyways,
and yet you continue to keep.
I've seen the
shit.
entirety of 13 Reasons Why twice. I have no defense.
Why twice?
It's funny.
The fact that you
That's
even watched it
honestly so
once.
real.
I have brought this up before. 13 Reasons Why is a show I have very.
Oh, it is genuinely the most abhorrent thing ever.
It's a 0. My rule for
it's
0
beyond
is
a 0. I would consider giving it a -1. It is the
Like,
worst show ever made.
the fact that it exists and actively hurt and potentially genuinely like made the lives of teenagers worse through its influence is terrible. Fuck that show.
No,
now, actually,
we have
curious
talked about this
on that
before,
note.
so let's not hang on this topic. But
Curious, just real quick on that note. Have either of you ever read the book it's based off?
I don't care.
I am not.
Okay.
And I also did. Yeah,
I'm not employing you to do so or anything. I was just wondering.
I've heard that the book's fine.
I don't think the book will be anywhere near the same experience, which is why I haven't bothered.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Why
I mean,
is
it's
everyone
not 4
voting
seasons
random?
long.
There are so many bangers. Why are you voting random?
Because I've
Yeah,
already
I've-
played Waluigi Stadium.
I
came
have
out
I have heard that, like, it's fine. It's a fine book. I've heard. I don't know.
I don't either.
Yeah, no, the words are actively harmful.
Yeah, my rule for a 0, and I brought this up with Leah before, is that if I feel that it is actively doing damage, my brother had a really good way of phrasing it. Actually, he had a good joke for what a 0 would be.
Which is?
Being?
He said that, like, a 0 out of 10 is disrupting your character arc. Like, your real-life character arc.
What does
Like,
that mean?
this a 0 out of 10 would, well, it's a very much an end joke, but it's basically like, this made me decide that I want to be a worse person. Like, this disrupted me as a person. Like, but it's an end joke, so obviously if somebody doesn't know what a fucking character arc is, it doesn't fucking work.
You know, I think I might know a movie that actively made me feel like that.
Being?
Saying.
Sing?
Really?
I have
I'm
not seen it.
I'm not kidding.
I don't feel like watching
that's-
elimination films.
That's
I do disagree
I-
with this analogy,
I-
by the way, but
I-
I'm not gonna. I'm not.
Wholeheartedly detest Saying.
That is-
And what it fucking stands for.
That's such a weird. It's just animated animals singing shitty pop songs.
Have you seen
I
the movie
know.
Buzz? Because if
It's
you
like-
haven't, then I'm gonna take Topin's word on this.
And it's
Yes,
like,
I have
is-
seen the movie.
Okay.
It's like a culmination of every complacent feeling about anything regarding a musical or adding pop songs to shit, and it's like, by the numbers so much, it would make a coloring book look jealous.
Maybe it's just maybe it's just the fact that I've seen so many movies. I felt nothing when I watched Thing. It was completely, it was exactly what you said. It's a by the numbers, basic, unmemorable kids movie with jukebox musical soundtrack that does nothing to say anything.
The fact that they had to go out their way and try to act like this movie was anything more than that is so insulting to me that I want to actively spit in the face of the CEO of Illumination for that fucking grotesque display. It makes me actively livid just to think about it. Yeah, that was the thing too. I was watching La La Land in theaters, and I could hear it from the other theater while I was watching it, and it annoyed me even then. Because it was trying to actually get in the way of me trying to enjoy a genuinely good musical.
Oh,
That's a
Yeah,
pretty
same.
shitty theater because I've
By the
not
way,
been the one that does that.
Anyways,
I
for
guess-
me,
hold
it's
on. Sorry.
for me, Thing's a 3. It's boring. There's nothing to talk about. You will forget everything in that movie after you watch it. There's nothing there.
I
agree.
think as long as we're on the topic of films and good films that can swing a character arc and be impactful, because like part of the reason I watch the Oscars is that I watch all the Best Picture nominees. If they're like, of all of the Oscar nominees, if you're only gonna watch 2 of them, I would say those 2 should be Anatomy of a Fall and Past Lives. I cried.
I agree with that.
I
actually.
cried from both of those movies.
They are both very good, and they're very.
There is a third 9 out of 10 in that list. That would be Poor Things. And
I think you give that a 10.
I love that movie. I dropped the score. That movie is absolutely wonderful as well, but it's also, I can't recommend Poor Things to everyone because
I have
there
heard.
is-
You have told me that it will not work for everyone.
yeah, there's a lot of fucking, but if you cannot handle a very large amount of fucking, I can't recommend it.
That's fair.
But I can
but
recommend
yeah,
Past Lives and Anatomy of a Fall to pretty much everyone.
The
I love both
ending
those.
of Past Lives mentally broke me in such a way where I had to emotionally calm down.
A lot of fucking what? No, I meant fucking as a verb.
No, just a lot of fucking.
Yeah, like fucking as a verb. That
lot of
is
sex.
very funny timing, Vic.
If not fucking plowing. There you go.
A lot of intercourse.
Let's get
Yeah.
specific.
A lot of jumping.
On a dick. Bam! Okay, there we
No,
go.
that was actually I just did a reference.
Buzz.
I actually did a reference to the film there.
A lot of softcore porn.
No, not software. Let's be clear. That was not software. I've seen this movie. They're fucking explicit.
Anyways, shit. But yeah, Anatomy of a Fall has probably one scene in Anatomy of a Fall I think probably is the best acting of the year.
Would that be? I wonder if we agree. Is it the argument?
Yes.
Okay, we do agree. I don't
think
know
that
if it's
has
the
the best-
definitive best moment in acting of the entire year, but it is. Yeah. That
scene,
scene's insane.
and then Past Lives just has a lot of really good, in-depth, like emotionally resonant scenes that work for me.
Yeah, no, Past Lives had me crying like a little bitch.
If you have ever had,
I
if you
remember
have
seeing a
ever,
trailer
loved
for
it so
Past
much.
Lives.
I love it so much.
it's so good. It's
If
it also
you
has
are
my
like
single
me and
favorite
you like crying
Letterboxd
to movies. Past Lives is like, oh my god.
There's also a Letterboxd review of Past Lives that also made me cry.
Ah, see, Vic, you ran into one of the fucking scenes, I take it.
So there's one of the reviews of Past Lives is someone going over the specific reason why the movie resonated with them so much. Jesus Christ, it fucked me up. Look it up. It's by Zoe Rose Bryant, and it's like a full essay of her own situation that replicates what Past Lives is talking about, and it killed me. It genuinely, like, Past Lives punched me the first time. I managed to get back up after an hour. Then that review punched me again.
Yo,
Good
Leah,
movie.
I'm gonna head out, I think, because I still have to eat food and
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
Alright.
Oh, good. It was nice seeing you, though.
Yeah,
good
me
night,
too.
Tom.
No.
Funny enough, I actually will say Past Lives actually did overtake the whole. While I did give Holdovers before the whole thing, it might say it was my favorite. Past Lives overtook it eventually. I think that Past Lives was the best movie of last year. If not Past Lives, then Nimona. Nimona was really fucking good.
I just think they're neat. Although, yeah, upon further reflection, I don't know if I've seen a definitive 10 out of 10 film. From
Nimona was.
2023.
What about Talk to Me?
No, that was a 9. Also, Anatomy of a Fall and Past Lives, I both think are better than Talk to Me. But I did give Talk to Me a 9, like, on watch. Talk to Me is probably, like, 4th or 5th of the year for me.
Wasn't
I
Talk
don't
to Me
know.
that horror film with the prosthetic hand?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Everywhere? Do you mean Everything Everywhere All at Once? That was not a film from 2023. That was a film from 2022.
But yeah, I
But
think
yes,
my
that is a 10.
I had 3 10 out of 10 movies from last year. They were Nimona, Talk to Me, and Past Lives.
Yeah, I don't hand out 10s very often, and for things, I feel like I remember like the day after I woke up and I was like, okay, no, it's not a 10 for a couple of moments.
I think that's the thing that I would describe as a movie I have no real like problems with. Like, I want to say, by the way, in order for me to put down a movie as having a problem that it has to be actively intrusive for me. Like, it has to actually bother me. If it is a quick scene that is gone and that, like, there and gone, and it was like, it doesn't bother me afterwards, I will usually not
See,
care.
those quick scenes can still block me from a 10. 10s have to be like basically the most resonant films I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, no, this
For me
is
to
why I'm
actively give them a 10.
This is why I'm defining what my scoring system is. A 10, like I've made like that fucking picture before that describes my soul. There's a put down a 9 as a movie that I generally think that anyone should watch. A 10 is a movie I think everyone should watch. A 10 is a movie I think everyone should watch.
I don't know if I actually have any. If I know of any 10 out of 10 movies that I've seen, even like my favorite movie of all time, I don't know if I would consider it a 10 or not.
I like to
what's
give
your
an
favorite film
example.
of all time again?
Whiplash.
Yo, fucking high five!
Whiplash is a good movie, and that is actually
Whiplash is
and
one of my
Whiplash is
10s.
absolute. Whiplash is
one of my 10s.
absolutely a 10. That's absolutely a 10.
Oh yeah, I
Whiplash
mean
is one of my
Whiplash.
10s.
Again, Whiplash
I-
is my favorite movie of all time. Again, just I've geeked about this before on this server, but like the last 10 minutes alone, just
Yeah, one of the best endings to any movie ever.
Caravan fucks hard.
It fucks so hard.
But yeah,
the balls of that film to spend its last like 7
10
minutes
minutes.
with
10 minutes.
10 minutes with zero dialogue, and yet to tell a story basically all in itself there is fucking insane.
Now again, you can understand, and someone like me loving as much as I do a film like Whiplash and subsequently La La Land, and absolutely detesting Sing. Can you?
I mean, I can, but I just don't. Again, I have seen such a massive amount of movies. Like, literally, I've seen probably close to maybe, if not 1,000, almost 1,000 movies in my life.
Fair enough.
That I can vividly remember. And Sing is something that is so absolutely nothing to me that I couldn't hate it if I tried. It's too boring.
It may be boring, but it got a sequel because enough people cared to like it.
And
that
Sing
alone,
2 was better, but barely.
and that alone
There's
is.
literally like
bad
20
enough.
bajillion other animated movies.
I just hate
It's
kind of the
design
standard at this
philosophy.
point. is
I just really hate it.
Give out sequels.
But yeah, like, a 10 for me is literally like, it inspired me to want to make something myself. That is what I consider a 10. And for me, that is the perfect film. A perfect film should make you want to make something.
God, the early 2010s. I swear to God, I'll never get an inspiration like that for a very long time.
Buzz?
What?
I don't know. There have
Something
definitely
new
been
that-
some
that's
10s
something
post
about
Whiplash.
Nimona?
Everything Everywhere is a 10. 3 Billboards is a 10.
Cassie, what were you saying?
Is it you who stated Nimona is a good thing?
I mean, everyone here is pretty much saying that.
Nimona's great.
Yes.
Nimona
I
was
always
one of
felt
my.
like
Nimona was one of my
like
10s
a
from
bit of
last
it,
year.
but I absolutely loved it. Nimona is just a chaotic little shithead, and I love her for it.
Yeah, it's always like a rating system. I should say a rating system by default is generally a fairly poor way to talk about movies, admittedly, but it's easy and concise.
Well, no,
The
I was gonna
reason-
say the point of a rating system is that I can feel very wildly different about 2 6 out of 10s. The point is to just generalize and concise my personal critical feelings on something.
Exactly.
Right.
And it's like every single person is going to have a different rating, like how they judge their ratings. Here's like, because in the way, because hell,
You could have like
perfect
the
ex-
IGN system of if it's a 6, it's fucking dog shit.
Yeah, like perfect example. Me and Leah, I ranked American Fiction a 7. Leah ranked it a 5. We have near identical points on it.
That's fair.
Like identical. She even brought this up that we basically have the
Yeah,
same
we have
opinions.
very similar opinions, which is that the film has a phenomenal script and that's it. And you know what? It won for best screenwriting at the Oscars, and it kind of fucking deserved it.
And for me, a movie is most of my like I can excuse like fairly average like technical work if it's an amazing script. But it's different for Leah because she has a different system for what she ranks a movie on. Every person is going to rank movies on a different system to a point where me and Leah can have the same opinion and then give it a 2-score difference.
That's fair. I mean,
I can get that because like you both said, like I can see you both agreeing that the screenplay is fairly well done despite having different scores, because you're both obviously being attracted to different aspects of the movie beyond just a good script. And those aspects, Fuzz, you took more favor with compared to Leah.
Yeah, exactly. That's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
And like for
I-
me,
You can both give objective good things about the movie and still take different feelings with it.
There was a specific interesting point from Ab that I responded to in chat, because I think we would take forever to actively explain that, and I also didn't want to interrupt you guys too much. So, I just put it there. That is about all.
I'm gonna look at it just because I want to see it. And also because I'm eating chocolate and it's in my mouth.
What kind of chocolate you eating?
Cadbury.
Kahi, have I ever stopped
I'm still
anyone in
eating
my
that.
chat from from going on a tangent? I'm autistic as fuck. Do you think I stop people from going on tangents? You're trying to be polite? That's fair. I'm just saying go off. Go off.
Actually, no, by the way, the Cadbury chocolate bar I'm eating right now is the same one I told you I was eating a week ago.
Was it the one where you got mad because I said that I like Hershey's chocolate?
You said that you liked more than Cadbury, yes.
That is crazy but valid.
Did you say invalid or valid?
I said valid.
Oh, okay.
Dude,
Thank you.
Whenever I shoplift from the pot, I always get Cadbury's.
No, I kind of feel very similarly to you, Kahi. I feel like I understand what the appeal of the show is, but I could never understand it no matter how many times I've tried. It doesn't feel like it's poorly made necessarily. It's just like I don't get it.
I think it's just not going to appeal to everyone.
I don't know if
You liked Adventure Time? I love it then.
I remember watching a good chunk of the first season of regular show, but then I fell off after that. I don't know if I would like it if I tried watching it now, which is
I watched the
odd
entire
considering.
series.
Which is odd considering I liked Close Enough.
I haven't seen Close Enough, and what with how
you
it
never
got
will
treated
now,
by
'cause it's not on
HBO,
Max
I
anymore.
don't know if I ever will.
You never will because it's not on Max anymore.
Adventure Time is nice. Adventure Time is nice, but it feels very disconnected.
I'm okay with things being disconnected and episodic. I mean, fucking SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Yeah, not everything has to be a full-on story.
Wonder if Yonder fans were as well.
9 times out of
Even
10,
today.
I think that people sometimes can forget that shows just can be episodic. And occasionally tell a deeper story, but they can still be like Adventure Time's best episode, no joke, is literally one that you could call filler because it's not important to the story in the current present of the show.
What would you say is Adventure Time's best episode?
Oh wait, shit. Actually, it's a tie.
You know what? You know, it's funny.
Actually,
funny
let
you say-
me say this now. I have 5 episodes of Adventure Time. I think I consider the best episodes.
It's
so give me a
interesting.
second.
I don't know if I have a popular opinion on what my favorite episode of Adventure Time is.
You know, it's
I have 4 episodes that I consider basically equal quality. Those are I Remember You, What Was Missing,
I don't
Simon
remember
and
episode
Marcy,
names,
and
fuck me.
Puoi.
you know, it's funny you say that, Fuzz, because
I Remember You is the episode where Ice King goes to talk to Marceline, and they have the that
that
one.
episode's
Everyone
great.
loves that episode, and it fucking hurts.
Yeah.
What Was Missing was the one with the door, and and they have to sing emotionally to open it. Simon and Marcy is where Simon is like the flashback episode where Marceline is a child and Simon's taking care of her. And Puhoi is the one where Finn is having relationship troubles with Flame Princess in his head, so he goes inside of a pillow fort and reawakens in a pillow land. I consider all 4 of those episodes genuinely 10 out of 10 fiction. I think that they're all great. They're all perfect episodes.
My favorite
of the TV.
episode is none of those 4, even though I love all of those episodes. I don't.
What's your favorite?
I don't know if this is a weird controversial take or not. My favorite's actually from Distant Lands. It's the episode of Finn confronting Jake's death. essentially, and living with that fact. And I genuinely think it's the most powerful episode in the entire series.
People like that episode.
I mean, yeah, I know people like that episode, but I don't see anyone naming it as their definitive favorite, and it's mine.
I think that's a valid pick. I consider that episode a 9. It's not quite a
What's
movie,
up?
but I like it a lot.
Oh, hey, Cyan.
Hello.
You should watch Adventure Time? You should watch Adventure Time. Oh, hey, Cyan, can we have a mutual moment of celebration for a second?
Why are we celebrating?
Thank God Elemental did not win Best Animated. Holy fucking
Oh
shit.
my god, yes. Okay. I need you to know, like, I was very surprised when I saw that Boy and the Heron was the one that won, because I thought the Academy was just gonna give it to Spider-Verse because they fucking love Spider-Verse. But I'm happy Boy and the Heron won. I still haven't seen it.
I should know, by the way, as someone who likes Elemental, I'm glad it didn't win.
Elemental is, in my opinion, bottom 3 Pixar, and it's probably not even close, and I can't fucking believe it even got nominated.
Damn, she's just
Above or
totally
below
wrong.
Cars 2?
She's just wrong.
Hey,
There's
but
no...
by the way, I did not know until, like, the day, like, oh, today is the day after the Oscars. Huh?
Anyways, Elemental is one of those movies
I did not
where
know
I feel
until
like
after the Oscars that Elemental was directed by the person who directed The Good Dinosaur. And wow, did that make a lot of fucking sense.
Leah, the 3 worst Pixar movies, in my opinion, are easily Lightyear,
Never saw it.
Brave, Good Dinosaur,
no,
in
not
that
bottom
order.
3.
I want to say it right
Brave
now.
is not bottom 3,
whenever-
they're
Did I
worst
say Good
Pixar.
Dinosaur? Sorry,
Whenever-
Cars 2.
I was gonna say the absence of Cars 2 is incredible.
No, Cars 2 is the second worst. Lightyear is the worst Pixar film, and
That's so
that
valid.
Hot
Fucking
take, I
love
think that the original Cars is worse than Cars 2, because at least something happened in Cars 2.
That's honestly real as well. I fucking hate
I
Cars.
also watched Jello Apocalypse. That's a
No,
joke. That's a joke.
Oh,
But-
Actually, I want to take this time right now to
win
say,
anything at
Brave
the
is mid
Oscars?
as fuck, it's not bottom 3.
Cyan, it is a weird thing to bring up Jello Apocalypse around me when I was vocally angry that he killed, that his little thing on Twitter fucking killed my chance of getting a TV show up.
That's fair. I'm sorry, I'm getting my food so I'm far away. Wait.
That's fair, Vic. You're valid.
Okay, again, did Spider-Verse actually win anything?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Do what? Because all the animated features were only nominated for animated. I still think that Across the Spider-Verse needs to be somewhere for like visual effects or like something. Come on.
Across
It wasn't
the
going to be
Spider-Verse is
Godzilla in that regard.
Across the Spider-Verse is the prettiest movie I've ever seen in my life. It looks beautiful. It is a flawless anime. From an animation standpoint, it is flawless.
Well, I am still of the opinion that
if somebody ever
Spider-Verse deserved to be nominated for Best Picture, but
I am of the opinion that the original Spider-Verse is a better
Across the
movie.
Spider-Verse?
Across the if someone ever
No, we're not talking about Into. We're talking about Across.
I was gonna bring up Into the Spider-Verse is, in my opinion, the better movie. Across the Spider-Verse is
Yes, correct.
But I also love Across the Spider-Verse, and if someone ever says that movie looks ugly, they have no idea what the fuck they are talking about.
who the fuck is saying this? Sounds like you're making a straw man. I have never.
No,
heard
I have
person
fucking
that
heard
looked at
this.
that movie.
I have seen reviews where someone says the animation of Across the Spider-Verse is worse. They are crazy.
Why
They
does
are
the British
fucking
one look like that?
I think it's valid to say that sometimes it's a little bit too busy because sometimes I did have trouble keeping up with
Leah,
it.
if you genuinely say the animation of Across the Spider-Verse is worse than the first movie, you are fucking insane.
Well,
No,
Well,
I am gonna. I will break you down with facts and logic on this. You're wrong.
Well.
Look, I think they're both great, but I had noticeably more trouble following the action in Across than I did in the first one.
See,
which doesn't mean it's bad.
That's
but
where
that's
I
just
was
the
going.
direction.
Is that they are both well animated, but the first one is certainly better animated because there are a lot of noticeable and significant editing issues that I have with the sequel that make some of the action scenes hard to follow, as well as just kind of like
I will say this
it's actually too busy.
I will say this with
there
Across.
are moments in that film where it is too much.
I will say this with
Every scene
Across.
in that movie could literally be an art piece on its own.
I will say this about Across. I have a lot of
There are
difficult
incredible
time.
scenes, and the animation is the best part of the film, but the first film had better animation. You can say the same thing about the first Spider-Verse. You can.
No, but
Not only that, but the first Spider-Verse has the better story, and the first Spider-Verse's story is the weakest part of that film.
I
Leah
think I
thinks that
disagree
the
with you
original
there.
Spider-Verse is the 8 and Across is a 7, I believe.
That is correct. They are both great movies.
I gave both 10s.
Into is a 10, Across is a 9.
Actually, no, never mind. Across is a 9 because I got really mad at the ending. Because they're... And actually, no, I didn't get mad at the ending. I got mad at the fact that the ending went for so long.
Yes, I found... Okay. Saying there is too much Spider-Man banter is just a gross oversimplification on my genuine opinion. It's that it was constantly a constant mix of annoying and not adding anything to the scene. You see, Spider-Man having banter is a thing during action scenes, is a thing in every Spider-Man media ever, and it deserves to be there as it is a major part of the character. But there was so much of it, and so much of it turned out to being outright annoying, that it kind of muffled the rest of the scene. And
I don't know, they kind
a
of
lot
shut
of the
up whenever something
conversations that
actually
characters
serious was
had
happening, though.
didn't actually fit the places that the characters were in the films. Like,
I'm gonna have to disagree with that.
It just kind of felt like generic comedic banter instead of what the first Spider-Verse film did better, which is that the characters' positions in the film was reflected in their dialogue and the jokes that they were making during fight scene.
I don't know if I can agree with that.
Yes, they are both
shut
movies
up
that are
whenever...
built for banter, but the banter is considerably worse in the second one.
I don't know. Like, they shut up every
a film podcast.
I mean, I would, but I think that would just... I mean, we would joke... We can joke
talked about
that. Yeah, but, I mean, we make that as a joke, but realistically, it probably wouldn't be good. It probably wouldn't be a good podcast, realistically, because it'd just be me and Leah. Me and Leah watch movies for vastly different reasons.
I disagree with that.
I think we do, because we have completely different opinions on basically most things. I think if we're just so happens to line up is with our favorites.
Spider-Man is supposed to be kind of annoying. Okay, Spider-Man the character is supposed to be annoying to the other characters in the universe he exists in. Spider-Man the character is not supposed to be annoying to the audience, and he is rarely annoying to me when I watch any of his films.
I agree with Leah, actually. I think that the opinion that Spider-Man is supposed to be annoying is dumb.
Yeah, that is essentially just a deflection off of the actual criticism, which is that Spider-Man came across as annoying. You can write an annoying character without them being annoying to the audience. And in fact, Spider-Man is frequently written in that way.
Yeah, and personally, I never found anything in the second movie annoying.
And by the way, I have to say all of this, and then I get hit with, you didn't like Spider-Verse 2? I gave it a 7. It's a good movie.
Yeah, no, she liked it.
I didn't
like it.
I liked it a lot.
Leah doesn't see what like some of us see in it. I wish I could give Across a 10, but I cannot. When are we watching Boy in the Heron, though? I need to watch that film.
I need to
I'll show you.
We can movie night that.
Cyan, I'll show you Boy in the Heron.
The banter is supposed to be pestering? Yes, I agree. It's supposed to pest the characters. It
The
is not
characters,
supposed
not
to
them.
pest the audience.
And
I
again, I agree
barely
with.
lost.
As someone
Even
who
if
really,
you don't
really,
think the dialogue in that film pestered you, we need to both agree that it shouldn't pester you.
yeah, no, I agree with Leah here. Actually, I fucking love the Cross the Spider-Verse. It's so close to a 10 for me, and I never found the movie annoying. If a Spider-Man is but the Spider-Man should never be annoying.
To the
He
audience.
should never be.
You
To
can,
the
if the
audience.
Spider-Man
He
annoys
should
the
never-
character, that's Spider-Man. That's a big thing in his character. I completely agree. If Spider-Man,
Spider-Man
annoys me, the person watching the movie, that's not good writing.
Yeah, no, I agree with Leah here. Actually, Spider-Man should never annoy the viewer. That should never be a thing. And while I personally never found it annoying, I could still agree with that point.
But yeah, like, I mean, to sincerely talk about it. Oh, and that's the last thing I have to say is criticism for Across the Spider-Verse. Much worse soundtrack than the first film.
No,
I feel
both
like
of their
that was
soundtracks are
something-
incredible, and I hate that.
No, the soundtrack to Spider-Verse 2 was sleepy and boring. The soundtrack to Spider-Verse 1 is more upbeat and
I will respectfully
Leah's so-
disagree.
Leah,
I will-
so often I
That
want to
is
call you
something I remember
pretentious, but I
coming-
know you're just saying your opinion.
I guess I have pretentious opinions. This conversation is coming from a severe lack of comic knowledge. If Spider-Man in the comics is meant to pester the audience, that's still bad writing.
Yeah, no, I
That
agree
is still
with
bad
Leah
writing.
here.
This has nothing to do
Okay.
with the medium it is being portrayed in.
And also, Cream, I read the comics. I am caught up with the comics. I have read them since I was a fucking baby. Spider-Man should not annoy the reader, and that's a bad argument to use against someone. A character
If I
should
can-
never annoy the audience unless they are intentionally meant to be an annoying piece of shit. Spider-Man
Spider-Man
Yes,
annoys
is
you.
endearing.
yeah,
He's
like
not
they are
annoying.
like Spider-Man is simultaneously annoying to me, and I'm supposed to empathize, and that's very difficult. Because if Spider-Man is a character I'm supposed to empathize with and he's supposed to be annoying, he shouldn't be annoying me, he should be annoying everything else other than me.
Exactly. It's the same logic with Deadpool. Deadpool's a piece of shit.
Yeah,
He's
Deadpool,
supposed to be
Deadpool is an annoying character. Spider-Man is an annoying character. I love both of them. Because they don't annoy me.
But yeah, like, you should never create a character... Spider-Man, you should never create a character that you're supposed to like that is also annoying to the audience. Spider-Man is annoying to characters, not the audience. There's a distinct difference. That is a
Gamers, I
very
think
distinct
Nova's
difference.
been waiting to say something for like
I'm sorry,
3
Nova,
minutes now.
Nova, go ahead.
I was just going to say before the subject changed any further, I did remember coming out of the theater feeling like the audio balancing was worse than the first one.
Oh, it was. It was.
like,
At
it was
release, they...
disruptive to me.
At release, apparently Sony gave theaters the wrong fucking movie.
That's
Yeah,
Gave
so
them the
funny.
wrong.
In fairness, I'm pretty
Um,
sure I saw the fixed version. I didn't see it immediately at release. I'm pretty sure
It was,
oh wait,
it was
that's the other thing. I've seen it in theaters twice, so I had to have seen the fixed version.
The fixed version didn't get mass distributed for about a month.
Okay, well,
So,
I
probably?
remember seeing it weeks later with my mom, because she really wanted to see it and really wanted someone to go with her.
So yeah, you probably watched that then. You probably watched.
Yeah, so I've either only seen the fixed version or I have seen both versions.
But yeah, the original Sony sent out the wrong draft of the movie to theaters, and as a result, it genuinely it ruined some people's experiences at first because the movie it was a version of the movie that hadn't been audio balanced.
Spider-Man in the 80s
That
and
also
90s was
wrong.
kind of a piece of shit. Yeah, Deadpool's kind of a piece of shit. Walter White's kind of a piece of shit. Tom and Jerry is kind of a piece of shit. They're all
Jerry
annoying
too. Jerry's a
characters.
piece of shit. Jerry's
Okay, maybe
also
not
a
Walter
piece
White.
of shit.
Yeah, Jerry's also a piece of shit. These are all characters written to be annoying, and none of them annoy me. They
I feel
annoy
like that's a-
everything around them, but they do not annoy me.
Yeah, no, that's a very distinct difference, and I feel like people miss that sometimes.
What about Woody? Yeah, no, that's
Are
a
you
great
talking
example. Woody is a fantastic
Oh.
example. Woody in Toy Story 1 and 2 is a very annoying character, but he does not annoy me. He annoys Buzz, he annoys his friends, he annoys his companions. He does not annoy me.
Yes.
Moo!
No.
Moo, 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 moo.
But yeah,
That is not... I don't know how I
anyways,
landed on
across, Across the Spider-Verse for me is a near perfect movie. I loved it a lot. The ending annoyed me, which is why it's not a 10 for me. With that said, while I feverishly disagree with all of the points Leah made, I can at least... The important thing for me, I can see her perspective on it, and I think that's the important thing with, like, discussions. At the end of the day, people should be able to understand each other's perspectives.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I actually tend to try to avoid ranking things sincerely if I can't understand what the appeal of it is supposed to be, regardless of whether or not that appeal reaches me. I need, the first thing I ask myself mentally is, why would someone want to like this? Or why would someone like this? And then I try to follow with, does it actually work? Is it good?
Yeah, and it's like... And, like, while me and Leah can disagree on a lot of things, at the end of the day, that's never a bad thing.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. And by the way, so after all of this criticism, how about what I liked with the movie, which is that a lot of the action scenes, even if they were a little overly busy, were still very creative.
Awesome.
I really liked the characters of Gwen, of the Spider Punk Rock. I'm trying to remember that character's name. Was it just Spider Punk?
Kobe Brown. Spider-Punk, Kobe Brown.
Okay.
Kobe Brown.
Was it Kobe?
In particular, I actually really liked the character art that middle-aged Spider-Man Peter Parker from the first film had. I thought there were a lot of wonderful animated moments, great jokes and cool references. The Lego animated sequence in particular was genuinely awesome.
So far.
The villains are sick. The villains are sick.
14-year-old
the villains were okay. They're all right.
I love the villains.
Yeah,
my
the story is also
again
the weakest part of the film, but at this time it was actually felt like it understood that a bit more and wasn't trying like as hard with like direct focus on the immediate narrative. It was just trying to be more fun than the first Spider-Verse as far as its writing goes, and I think in that regard it succeeded a bit.
I'm just gonna bite my tongue and let you. I won't fight you on it.
And I like the film still has intense amounts of personality and charm, and its visual style is still absolutely stunning, even if I think it wasn't as well executed in this film as it was in the first one.
Also, the insane amount of in-jokes loaded into every scene is kind of impressive.
Leo, why did you have a mushroom?
I would have asked you if I didn't have a mushroom.
I genuinely do mean it, by the way, that
my lines were clean. Ugh.
Yeah, you didn't take the right line on the glider. You could skip basic. You could skip basically. You could take that shortcut shroomless.
But what you're telling me is you had a mushroom.
I did, and the mushroom did not impact the race in the way you thought it would.
On my screen, it looked like that was the decider, because in my head, I was like,
you can very cleanly take the shortcut that I took without that mushroom. I used the mushroom because I had a shield behind it.
I'm gonna call that a latency difference.
I mean, it's also just I don't know the most about Mario Kart. Also, I was like, why?
You have to drift off of the glider and then use the momentum taken from that to just glide over the shortcut area entirely.
Oh, I know that. I just struggle to implement. Also, I'm gonna take it that because like I was like, wait, why is this lobby relatively easy? Did Max and TJ have to go?
Are both out.
Yeah.
Lame.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess if I had anything, it's like get into media literacy and try to not only seek out and not only like form your own opinions on things instead of regurgitating the opinions of others, but also be willing to seek out different opinions to broaden your perspective and make you more interested in the process of filmmaking as a whole.
True.
Filmmaking is
cool. But plus, if you get into media literacy, then you will literally be smarter than the people who run the fucking Oscars. Because anyone with basic media literacy would not have made the Malala joke. It all comes full circle.
Yeah.
Wait, they made a joke about Malala?
Oh, wait, you weren't here for... Wait, did I never
tell you about this? Can we not do this again?
I'll tell you about it after stream. There was a joke about Malala Yousafzai last year that is genuinely... Holy shit. I'm surprised you haven't heard of this.
No, you've told me this.
The one with Cocaine Bear.
Yeah, you've told me.
Okay.
We're going.
Genuine question, by the way. You and Cyan aren't roommates anymore. Why is the sub-girl still Cyan in a maid dress?
We're gonna figure it out.
We're gonna figure it out.
Remote made.
We have 40 subscribers to figure it out.
I hate the
Yeah,
fact
so that's about. As long as we keep getting our, like, the 5 to 6, you have 6
wait.
months.
get over the words media literacy making you roll your eyes. People weaponize every word. Who cares?
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Media literacy is extremely important.
It's like somebody using the word woke, or somebody like it's a meaningless word that people are using for different things at different points. Just fucking get over it and don't care.
True.
Cringe culture's stupid.
I think
That had nothing
cringe
to do with my
culture
point,
and
but I
things
agree.
that are
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
cringy are two entirely different things.
Yes, exactly that.
Yes.
On my whiteboard, I have written
So
down.
Fuzz, I'm curious. What made you bring up the Cyan in a maid outfit?
I was looking at your stream and I saw it, and I saw it at the bottom of the screen.
Chat, he doesn't fucking know. He looked at the stream with his eyeballs and he hasn't seen it. Oh my god. All right, sorry, anyway.
Did you miss that, or should I re...
Yeah, you should. No, sorry. My microphone glitched.
I said I was looking at the Twitch stream when we were talking, and I got reminded that was so.
Yeah.
Cyan will be in a maid dress one day.
No, Lorelai, no. No. We've established already.
Anyways, Renfield's a good movie.
Nope.
No, it's not. It's not a good movie, but I like it.
See,
Renfield's a movie I can acknowledge that most. Renfield's a movie I could probably acknowledge as garbage, and yet I love it anyways, and I thoroughly actually enjoyed watching it.
yo, Crimbus.
Oh
And
my
I
god,
think that's-
it's actually Crimbus.
And you know what? I think it's okay that I enjoyed watching Renfield, even if I do think it might not be good.
That's me with a lot of movies. The fact that
But I
having
will
said
probably
that,
still defend it as if it was good. Because I
I
did
wish
genuinely
that I
really
could
enjoy
say-
Renfields.
I wish that I could say that, like, my opinions on things like Sing 2 actually being good is just me regurgitating Shea Frillis. But, like, then I watched
I mean, I think
but,
Sing
like,
2's
I watched
fine.
the movie, like,
I think
10
Sing 2's
times
fine.
at work, and I like it a little more each time I watch it. It's still not above a 6, but, like...
I mean, Sing 2's cute.
You're so valid for
It's
that.
cute.
Yeah.
And also,
I like
you can
the
like
way-
a movie. You can like a movie.
I think I gave Renfield like a 2.
You gave
there
Renfield
was
a
some
2, and
okay
I...
production design in it.
You gave Renfield a 2, and I gave it an 8, and I think that's the biggest difference in opinion we've ever had from each other.
I thought it was awfully written, awfully acted, painfully unfunny.
And
painfully poorly
I
directed.
adored it, and I adored every second of it, and I had a great time.
Leah, can you explain to me how you think that Elemental is a bottom 3 Pixar movie?
I
it
think that's
has
kinda
some
crazy,
of the
too.
genuine worst animation in Pixar history.
That's
the story
what?
is
What?
fucking- the story is
Fucking
fucking
what?
It looks like PS3 graphics. And I remember when I saw the trailers, I was like, this doesn't look great, but I mean, it's probably fine in the actual watching experience. I remember being iffy on it, and the more I watched it, the more I hated the fire effects, the more I hated the water effects, the more I hated how things mixed. It feels like
Hey,
a lot of
sorry,
the colors are just kind of slapped together without thought as to what they're doing or why. There's
I'm
a
gonna
lot
pull
of
the
just
Lorax meme here, and I'm gonna look at Cyan like, are you hearing this shit?
like
Are you hearing this shit?
Are you hearing this
it-
shit?
it's like the animation sucks, and
Ooh.
like it's not It's also easily edited out for homophobic audiences. Oh, that too.
Well, that's just all Disney products ever. It is
Yeah,
kind of
I was
weird
gonna
to hold
say.
that
I mean,
against
at that point, we could
movie.
also be talking about Onward, another dog shit Pixar film. Yeah, no.
And
they
also,
del-
yeah, every
Bad.
single Disney movie has. Disney will never allow a movie that they produce to actually have that in a way that cannot be edited out, because Disney is homophobic, and that is
True.
that is strictly what it is.
Wait,
You can't-
wait. I feel like editing it out of Strange World is hard because of how much fucking body language they give the main
Yeah, no,
character.
it's like, yeah, no, Disney couldn't edit out Strange World, which is why they fucking didn't advertise it and refused to put it anywhere.
That's
Strange
valid.
World,
Because
because
Disney is full of assholes.
What did you say, Nova?
I said Strange World was based for using the Caravan Palace song. Shout out to
Yeah.
them for that.
I wish the
Too bad
movie was
Stra-
better.
I
Yeah,
know,
too
right?
bad
Me
Strange
too.
World is pretty. Strange World's
Too bad
pretty
it's
boring.
whatever.
It's Strange
Yeah.
World's pretty boring.
It's Strange World.
It's Strange World.
Oh, hey, I'm calling Moo Rule on this race, by the way. Not that I couldn't keep stream going for longer. I honestly could. But there's actually been a clip from earlier in the stream that I feel like I can like edit in like 15 minutes, and I don't want to do that.
Nice.
So
That sounds
Okay.
sweet. But
I would
did
also.
wanna...
Go ahead, Buzz. Go ahead.
Leah, while I disagree with you greatly about Elemental, in fact, whenever I hear anyone describe Elemental, I feel like I watched a completely different film than them. Anyways, because, anyways, despite
oh yeah,
your
and the
opinion on
story was that's the other thing is that the story was one of the most pointless things that Pixar has ever told. Basically,
I
nothing
actually kind of
happens.
agree. Actually, I agree with that. The story is the
That's
weakest part of the
fine.
movie.
That's fine.
Anyways, in spite of your opinions being something that I don't quite agree with in some ways across different things, I respect you immensely, Leah, and you are a very good friend, and I'm glad I know you.
Thank you. I respect you immensely too, even if.
Leah, I'm glad you're in my life.
Are
Your
you going to
filter
fucking
opinions
backhand
are
and compliment? Are you gonna backhand
I'm not
slap
going to
me
backhand
right
and
after I
compliment
compliment
you because you're hanging out with me while I play Resident Evil, and I just think that's neat.
Hey,
Okay.
Leah, I
By
love
that I
having
mean
you
you
as a friend.
really,
You're-
really wanted me to play Resident Evil, and it was already kind of in the back of my mind, and I was like, okay, bet. And so far, I'm really enjoying those. Also, there might be a Resident Evil stream tomorrow. Sorry I didn't have the schedule. My week has been chaotic as fuck. There will be a schedule for next week. Okay, thank you.
Resident Evil 2 is pretty. Resident Evil 2, you've been enjoying so far, from what I've.
True.
Which even though I do find it hilarious that in the game
I
with
don't
the
need ammo.
overabundance,
I don't need it.
In
I don't
the
need
Resident Evil game with the overabundance of ammo, you're out of fucking ammo.
I don't need it. I don't need it.
Just build different, it's okay.
Did you
I am built different.
And I need to make that clear, by the way, for people who didn't watch the streams of the first game is known for having pretty minimal ammo. Leah had no ammo problems. Second game, there's a shit ton. It's everywhere,
Actually,
and
no,
she's
no,
completely
you're not
out.
You're not giving the whole picture, which is that the first game gives you a shit ton of healing items and not a lot of ammo, and I ended that playthrough having used quite literally every healing item while still having like a shit ton of explosives left. And then flash forward to Resident Evil 2, where they give you very little health but tons of ammo. I am loaded the fuck up on health, and I have no goddamn ammo.
Yeah, Leah is an enigma. She plays the games how she wants to play them.
And I'm very good at that. Anyway,
it's been very fun though. It's very funny to actually watch.
Thank you all so much for coming to stream. I am gonna deafen for a second. Yeah, because Fuzz probably isn't listening to this. The clip that I'm going to edit is I'm literally going to DM him the fact that these were on the fucking camera while he was telling me the idea of what I should do.
If I got
anyway.
like a short one, you want to watch that?
But yeah, thank you all so much for coming to stream. There will probably be a stream tomorrow night. I don't know what it is yet, but it will probably happen. So come say hi. And yeah, thank you.
Bye, chat.
Bye.